All right, I think this is it, right?
Yeah.
So let's go back and start the game. This is going to be fun. Pure chaos.
Will I see the grim when you?
You have to go on. Go. Yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah, I actually think you can see it.
Numbers would be way off in the middle. Like it wouldn't actually be.
Yeah.
All right.
More or less
All right,
opposite.
Town. I will just ask a little bit of time because I'm going to send out characters for you all, and welcome to you all. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do
Here
it.
you go.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. All right, and
Oh.
good night to you all.
Well, if it is Legion, then basically the best rule of thumb is that the numbers are swapped.
Okay, makes sense.
That's the run.
All right, Mike.
Hello.
So the characters were sent out. So I think we're going to grab
Gwami is the alchemist
of the legions, right? Let me just see. Did we have? We don't have a magician and we don't have a poppy grower on this one, right? Yeah, Gwami is going to be the psychopath. That's going to be fun. Oh, but it's also dangerous because if he kills too many of the good players.
I mean, I'm really hoping that Simon the Sailor picks Gwami first night and we can tell him a different role.
Oh yeah, that could also happen. Okay, and Nick is that
Nick's
one.
the acrobat. He's going to love that.
Okay, let's grab. First, we are going to grab all of the legions. We need to find some bluffs for the legions, right?
Yes.
Let's give them. They can
We're going to give them 3. There's some that they can assume aren't in there, I think. So
they can have Clockmaker, Pixie,
Tea Lady.
And
would be another one.
Lady.
I wouldn't give them Pixie because they'll probably assume that there isn't, because Pixie's a dangerous.
Yeah. Let's give them that one, and then maybe a Sage.
Fisherman might be a good one. Make someone make up some rubbish info.
Maybe send a copy-paste card to everyone. Yeah, we could also send to them instead of bringing them all in.
Yeah.
We can just tell them who is not a legion. That is the easiest one. I will just write it in a text here.
Just got to make sure we send it to the right people then.
Yeah, I think I will tell them not Legion, and that is Nick, that is Chris, that is Gwami, and Simon,
and Lauren.
And Lauren. Oops. Lauren. And then are we just going to give them the same bluffs?
I'd maybe give half of them one set and then half of them.
If you can think of the next 3 bluffs. I'm going to give Clockmaker, Sage, and Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
To the first ones, right? So I'm going to send not Legion players. Not Legion players. That one and bluffs. Yes. So if you come up with the next 3, then I'm going to get the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. All right.
Yeah.
I will. Oops, not that one. I'm going to wake them up. So here.
Okay.
And custom node. There we go. And then to JSON. Custom node.
Oh, did you just send something to Aaron?
What? I'm sending Aaron, JSON.
Aaron, sorry, yeah, I'm looking at their alchemist token. It's next to Gwami though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been sent a message.
May. Going to take May. And then Joe. And he's going to get, and then that was the first 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then grow. There we go. And there. And then the next 3 bluffs.
The next 3 bluffs, Snake Charmer.
Oops.
Fisherman, tea lady.
All right, that is the next one. Perfect. Then it's for Matthew. I'm just saying the names so you can double check me. Matthew. And Sticks. And we have to pick May in a moment. She's pinging us.
And is Aaron trying to send a message to us?
Yeah, it was May. We'll just take her in a minute.
Oh, okay.
And then Dirk. He's the last one. And then we can start. We can take May in here. Where is May in all of this? She's there. So let's grab May. Hey May.
Hey, I have a question. Just because the night info that you sent me, it specifically says the players that are not Legion, and it says Chris, but it doesn't say Chris A. So I just wanted to confirm that I'm not crazy.
There's only one Chris, right?
That's what I thought.
That's Chris A.
Because like it should say Chris A on it.
Yeah, it's just Chris A. Chris.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
That I wasn't crazy. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right, we need to grab Gwami. Maybe we should have grabbed him first because he's first in the night order. Well, let's grab him now.
Not necessarily, because if he's made drunk by a sailor, he wouldn't be first in the night order, would he? Oh no, he's.
Yeah, he is first. No, we'll grab him.
He's first.
He is
Fair
first.
Enough.
I'll grab him.
Okay.
Hey, Gwami.
Hello.
Hi, Gwami.
Hello.
Which role would you like?
It's my choice.
No, but it's interesting to know what you'd like.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a role for you, but I just wanted to hear what you would say.
Well, obviously a pig would be most fun.
Nah, you're going to get the psychopath.
Of course. I had a feeling. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Have fun. Oh, well. Yeah, he would have liked the pit hack. Who wouldn't? That is my favorite one. All right, then we have...
So we want to Simon and see we sailor drunk.
Let's grab Simon. I'll just remove the blobs here. Simon is here. Hey, Simon.
Ooh, sorry, hello. Have you been waiting long? Sorry.
No,
no.
Who do you want to drink with?
Okay. I forgot. Let's drink with Connor.
Connor?
Please.
Connor.
Thanks.
Connor it is. Thank you. I actually think we are going to make Connor.
Yeah, I don't think we make.
Oh, he's
Simon
already drunk from the last game.
Yeah, I can. No, I can mark the. No, that was me. I can mark the grimoire.
Oh, that was you. I was like, wow.
That's why I've got a little token under Gwami that says.
You also put the psychopath up here. Oh, let's just do it this with Gwami then. Is the psychopath, and then put the psychopath in.
Yeah, I learned that from when I let Grace co-storytell with me.
Yeah, perfect. And that's nice. Change the alignment.
So the only other thing we need is someone to tell. Yeah, so the only other thing we need is who we're going to tell the balloonist.
Yeah, we are. We are going to...
Do we give him Acrobat first? Or do we give him Legion first?
Let's give him one of the Legion, shouldn't we? Let's give him a demon. When can you ever give a demon as the first one?
In a Legion game.
Yeah. He can... Oh, maybe not May. Maybe Dirk. Dirk is always fun.
It's always good to
Yeah. Let's give him as the demon then. Oh, where did the demon... Oh, you had to already put it.
No, that's me marking it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
then it
that's- I'm
disappeared from me.
it. Let's
Perfect.
get Chris in and I'll call him in.
Yeah, let's grab Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Well, is there a
Wait,
name you
name?
would like to get first?
I'll take any name.
All right, then you get Dirk.
Okay.
Bet you regret saying that now, aren't you?
I mean, it's kind of pointless, the first name, Army.
All right,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Well, that is it, Mike, isn't it?
We've just got mathematician after balloonist in the Ninth Order, so we can just give it a minute and then get them
Oh,
back.
you're thinking
yeah,
the Night
there
Order.
isn't one in there.
I
but
was
if
like,
we
ooh, we don't have mathematician. We don't have to come up with
don't even think we've given
mathematician
it as-
numbers, right?
don't even think we've given it as a bluff, have we? No, we gave
They have all
Snake
received
Charmer,
bluffs.
mathematician, Snake Charmer Fisherman Tea Lady, wasn't it?
Let me see. I have my document here. So the first three we gave was Clockmaker, Sage, and Raven Keeper, and then Snake Charmer, Fisherman, and Tea Lady. That is the bluffs they have.
Sounds good.
Yes, let's.
So if I get bluffs, hard bluffs out of anyone, I'll mark the grimoire with them so we know.
Yeah, what they are claiming. Yeah. All right.
I think we go back.
Yes, let's do it.
I think it's hard if that's the only minion.
Yeah.
Good morning in town. I have some terrible news for you all. Mike have been killed. I have been killed. And there's a demon among you all.
Not Mike.
Sorrows.
We need you guys to find the demon. And you're going to get about 7-8 minutes for first day's whispering.
Okay.
And we go for a chat.
I like how Mike's keeping his phone switched off just in case Coronation Street comes on again.
Oh no, I'm on my own tonight.
What was that smile?
I just don't know if it's a Legion game or not yet.
Okay, well, I'm a Snake Charmer. I picked you.
You're the Snake Charmer that picked me. Okay, I am the Alchemist.
Alchemist what?
Alchemist Godfather. So I would like to kill an outsider.
Hey Joe. Oh, you're muted. Oh, can't I hear then? I can't hear you. Oh, what? It refreshed everything.
Oh god.
Hello.
Hey, I'm thinking I might bluff Fisherman, and I might say that you give me the advice that it's a Legion game.
Okay, well.
Because I might say I was so paranoid about it, I thought go day one. What's the big advice you could give me? Leech your Legion.
Yeah, Leech your Legion. That is true, but
yeah, yeah. Because if I came to you straight away on day one, that is genuinely the advice you might give. Because it still leaves in. I could still be Leech host, so it doesn't actually, or I could be poisoned, so it doesn't completely. Well, no, in a Legion game, yeah, it basically means Leech host or poisoned or Legion, yeah.
But
I
would I
think that's
say
reasonable. Anyway,
that it was a Leech or Legion game if you came for Fisherman advice?
you your advice would probably, I'd expect, will be hinted towards one of them at least.
Yeah, you can figure it out then.
Yeah, great. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
No worries.
Cool. Thanks.
Just gonna.
Bye.
Aaron, Joe, and I all got. We're still in the chat, right? Okay. Aaron, Joe, and I got Clockmaker, Sage, and Raven Keeper. I'm just trying to figure out what the bluffs are.
Clockmaker, Sage, and I can tell you that Lauren has claimed farmer to me. I had to claim hard claim fisherman to her.
Okay.
I'm saying that she wants to do a role swap.
Okay.
She wants to do a role swap. I'm doing fisherman. What should I claim I got from you?
Clockmaker or Sage.
Clockmaker or Sage. I'll head out.
We have to do something, right? So it's like, and voting and like looking at people, how people vote and everything is kind of part of it. So.
Okay. So are we incentivized to vote normally and just kind of eyeball who's voting and then make sure we feel good about everybody?
I think it kind of depends on how you feel about the game once you get to the vote. Like if you've gone around and people have all been claiming the same 3 things or something, and you're not sure and you want to hold off on your vote. Like, you know, it's kind of up to you. It doesn't get dire until later.
Yeah. Oh, I can only imagine how dire it will be.
And some people might have other strategies. My strategy is to just like hide and be terrified. So
yeah, you know,
that's gonna be great for Helle's stream.
Local townsperson being in my home, definitely not doing anything.
Yeah,
that I
exactly.
Shouldn't be doing at night. Totally not.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a 2? Do you want a hard claim to each other?
Because normally I would want to do a 1 for 1. It might be better to do maybe it's better to do a 2 for 2, because if it is okay, if it's a Lleech game, then our info could just be all weird, right?
One person's could be. If it's a Lleech game, like if it's a Legion game, the storyteller decides the kills, and the majority of the kills are going to probably be Legion, like at night. So if you're like a powerful role, like if you are good and you die early, you kind of know it's probably not a Legion game, but I don't know if you're good, right? So I will tell you, I am either the fisherman or the farmer.
Okay. I was gonna say that I'm either the sailor or the sage.
Awesome. Thank.
The only thing on the script I would not have cared, but there is no. So.
Yeah.
So I've heard that Nick is the acrobat, Chris A is the balloonist.
Nick, acro, and Chris the balloon.
I am bluffing as Raven's keeper.
Oh, you fucker!
That's what I claimed to Nick.
No, it's fine. I've not claimed it to any good players yet.
My 3 for 3 is Puzzle Master Farmer 4, so that's what you got. If you want to claim Raven's keeper, and feel free. But
Puzzle Master.
Now I've claimed to Nick to be the Raven's keeper.
Right, I'll change mine from Raven Keeper to Sailor or Farmer then. So that's...
Good luck.
Cheers. See you later.
Okay, apparently there are different people who are getting different bluffs. So the 6 bluffs that I've got available is Snake Charmer, Fisherman, Tea Lady.
That's what I've got.
Lockmaker, Sage, Raven Keeper.
Right, okay. I will definitely stick with Sage then.
Sounds good. Have you talked to anyone else?
The only person I've spoke to is Guami that's useful to us. He says he's the alchemist, but he hasn't told me what he is. That was a hard claim. I've hard claimed Sage back. So that's what I'm definitely going to run with.
Okay.
And then as Sticks, and well, obviously Sticks doesn't really matter too much.
Balloonist, Clockmaker, so far.
Okay, I think Chris is balloonist. Like, Guami's just hard claimed alchemist to me. I think he might be the psychopath. Out psychopath. So I told him he could kill me because I'm going fisherman who's used their advice.
Okay, great.
If Chris is the balloonist, at some point we're going to need at least one person to be an outsider. I think Dirt might end up going puzzle master because we're going to need there to look like there's 3 outsiders, but one could be the drunk, obviously.
Great.
Okay, great. Do you know what Simon or Lauren are?
I've been told that Lauren is the farmer.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Let's. Okay. Great. Okay. Great.
That's horrible.
We need to get executed. Oh, what the fuck?
Hello.
How are we doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not too bad. What do you want to do?
Whatever you see.
1, 2, 3, or just complete lie.
1, 2, 3, or just complete lie.
Yep.
I'll do 2.
2.
Yep.
I'll give you balloonist acrobat.
Cool. I'll give you farmer golem.
Ooh. Useful.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Acrobat's not so much. All right.
It makes them small versus.
Right, okay. Got
yeah.
It.
Yeah, if you wanted to see your gram while talking to somebody else, just click on it and make it small.
Yeah, I just tend to hover over it and then just see through the gaps. I didn't realise you could click on it and make them small. That's even better.
All right. Anyways, I'd like to do a 1 for 1.
I'm fine with 2 for 2, maybe not a 1 for 1.
All right. Well, I'll still give you 1, but I'm not going to give you my information.
Okay. I'll give you sailor or farmer.
Sailor or farmer? Okay. I will give you alchemist.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Then... Never mind.
Saved by the bell.
You're lucky.
Oof.
I have a good nomination.
Minecraft villagers have attacked.
Alright, we'll come back to town. You will get a minute or two before we're going to open for nominations. And I'll just say there is a psychopath on the script. And the psychopath, if they are in the game, they can use the ability until the first nomination has been nominated. So until that.
Nick claims psychopath and kills Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Jason claims psychopath and kills Chris.
May King claims psychopath and kills Nick.
Okay.
Oh, you meant to have chosen Chris.
Sticks claims psychopath and kills Romy.
Okay.
Chris claims psychopath and picks Chris.
Connor claims psychopath and kills Nick.
Okay.
People done. It's a miracle.
I'm sensing a lack of a psychopath.
Really, I'm sensing a high quantity of fools.
All right. Nominations, they are open.
Jason would like to nominate Guami.
Jason nominates Guami. State your accusation.
So, Guami, I have a second world now. You could be a Legion just as much, and my thing didn't work because you registered as a minion. So, Guami claimed to be a minion. Guami claimed to be a minion. Guami claimed to be a minion and didn't know the information about that minion. Okay, Guami claimed to be an alchemist minion. I'll be more clear. He claimed to be an alchemist godfather, and then I said, so what are the outsiders? And he didn't know what they were, and totally forgot that godfather gets the outsiders. And then he backed into alchemist psychopath. I did snake charm Guami, but I think Guami could be a minion, or he could be a legion that didn't register. Either way, I think Guami's a good kill.
Guami, your defense?
Yeah, we did a 1 for 1, or I told him I was the alchemist and I didn't want to give my information initially. He told me he was a snake charmer. He finally talked me into telling him that I figured I'll just tell you Godfather, and I wanted some way to prove that there was something in the game that could prove that it was not a Legion game. Otherwise, I've just been telling people that I am the alchemist and not giving out my information. So in this case, I'm really leaning toward Jason being evil.
Okay, it requires 8 votes to get Guami on the block. I'll start the countdown for Guami.
Plus, if you really are a good alchemist psychopath, you're going to end up killing good players, and I still think that's bad for us.
I will, if I am the psychopath, I will kill who I think is suspicious if I do, but I'm not using it until I know whether it's Legion or not, because if it's Legion, I don't want to kill a good player.
Joe nominates Jason.
Joe nominates Jason. State your accusation.
That felt very strange. That felt like a bit like trying to push on someone who could be confirmed not Legion. I think Jason outing his role there is not something I'd expect someone with that role to do. That felt Legion.
I agree.
Jason,
Why?
your defense?
I mean, let the demon kill me, or maybe the demon will be happy if I turn into the demon and be like, ha ha ha, now I know a snake charmer. But if you want to take me out, I'm okay either way.
Okay.
I still think Guami's evil, but
it requires 8 votes to get Jason on the block. I'll start the countdown for Jason.
What role did he claim?
snake charmer. I snake charm Guami, and he's not the demon. But I got very minion vibes from Guami.
And for what it's worth, I've talked to quite a few people, and I did get 1 for 1s, and so far I'm not leaning toward a Legion because they have all been different claims.
8 is enough. Jason is on the block.
But I only talked to a few people, so I can't say for certain.
Yeah, I'd actually say similar with Guami. When I've been getting my, the 3 for 3s with people, I've only had 1 hard claim, but with the 3 for 3s, there's only been a couple of reproducing characters, so I'd leaned more towards not Legion at this point. I'm prepared to be proven wrong. We could just be lucky.
Well, either way, Guami's not the demon, but I do believe Guami's actually a minion.
All right. Are there any more nominations?
Because I did talk to Guami first.
All right. I'll do a countdown for the day. And by that, Jason is executed and dies. And guys, the game continues. Good night.
Would have been funny if the game was over.
It really
Yeah,
would
no
have
way,
been.
bluffing snake charmer.
All right. Well. Oh, you're muted, Mike.
Apologies for that. Yeah, that was a good first day.
Yeah, so we need to figure out who we are going to murder. But first, we are going to go to Simon.
Yep.
And get him to choose. Simon is there. And he did vote, so I was afraid that they were going to execute Guami as the first one. All right. Hey, Simon.
Hello.
Who do you want to drink with?
Let's go for Chris A this time, please.
Chris A it is. All right. Thank you. Ooh, that means that Nick is going to die?
It does. Unless we... Oh, no, I'd definitely drunk Simon at this point.
You would?
Yeah, it's too early to be crippling the evil team, to be crippling the good team, maybe. Because Chris is also going to get drunk info there as well, and he's one of the only info roles.
Yeah. But then again, he is going to trust him, right? Because if he now wants to test himself, then he's going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in this case, I would normally always drunk Chris. And
yeah.
I really think it doesn't matter that much when you're a balloonist in a Legion game. Because
no, I suppose.
We can just give him Guami as an outsider in this case.
Well, Guami's not an outsider though, is he? He's a townsfolk.
No, but he's poisoned.
Oh yeah.
So either we can give a Legion as an outsider, or we can give the farmer as I think it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
No, he wouldn't be the only death. There would be 2 deaths.
Yeah, because I'm inclined, based on what they talk about, I'd be inclined to kill Dirk as well, because Dirk claimed Ravenkeeper to Nick.
Yeah, let's do it. Then we can kill Dirk, and he was the first balloonist ping, right?
Dirk was the first balloonist ping, yeah.
Yeah, we can kill Dirk.
We kill Dirk and we kill Nick because he's...
And then Nick is going to die because he's poisoned. Because that will come... Then Simon is maybe going to start to trust Chris, right?
Yeah.
So he is going to be acrobat death.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have to... That is
so
Dirk and Nick. And
Nick,
we're going to... We have to visit... The only one we have to visit is actually Chris. So who are we going to show Chris?
I was definitely going to say we show Chris Nick tonight, but if he's drunk, then I would just show him.
That is why we can show, and we can show someone else as an outsider. Who of the who did claim to be an outsider of all?
May
claim
to be a clockmaker with a 1. So
she said clockmaker, but that was not an outsider, right?
No, but she's Legion.
Oh, who was it? I heard someone that said they had an outsider in their things. Who was that?
But there's a drunk on the script as well, so it's...
Yeah.
Maybe
we can just show Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew works.
Matthew as a drunk. As an outsider. Was it Dirk? No, it was Dirk that said it. Ah, well.
Yeah.
He was going to claim... Dirk was going to claim...
Ravenkeeper.
No, they say Puzzle Master. He later said Puzzle Master.
Ah, okay.
So maybe we shouldn't kill Dirk. Maybe we should just...
Well, that's what I'm thinking, though, is the only way that they'll know that Chris is drunk at that point, then, won't they?
With what?
They'll know Chris is drunk if Dirk's claiming Puzzle Master. If Nick dies, and there's more than one death.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't mind either way.
Yeah, it should be fine, right? So we're going to show Matthew. We're going to show Matthew and Dirk and...
Show Matthew to the balloonist, and I think Dirk and Nick both die, yeah.
Yeah. It could also be Chris that was puzzle drunk, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. We don't have to do any more, right?
Yep, that works.
Let's get...
well, we need to speak to Chris.
Oh, of course. I always forget that part. When we have talked about it. Yeah, we have to tell him Matthew.
Yes.
Hey, Chris.
Ooh, I get a second name.
You learn Matthew.
Matthew. Okay. You saw. There you go.
You're welcome. Oh, let's just look at the night order. Boop, boop, boop. The balloonist, they will have the mathematician after the balloonist. That is it.
Yep.
So, I have to wait a little bit. Hey, thank you for the following. Yep. And then... that should be time enough, right?
Yeah.
And Kwame didn't dare to use his ability because he was afraid of killing a good player if it was a Legion game.
Oh, I absolutely understand that.
Yeah, I do. All right.
I think he'll definitely use it tonight, though.
Yeah, but he has to suss out who he thinks is evil, because it is a scary one to have in a Legion game, because if you're killing the good players, right?
I mean, if anything, the odds are in your favour as a psychopath.
Yeah. All right, let's get people back.
Okay.
I'm hearing Chef and translating Clockmaker.
Good morning. You all wake to find that Dirk died. Oh, and by the way, Nick died.
Wow.
Fuck.
Oh.
And you have 7 minutes.
Fuck.
I guess that means something. Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You're mute, Nick.
I don't know what that means.
Nick's gone.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm the balloonist.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy at that.
I'm even less happy, because Dirk's the fucking Raven Keeper.
Oh, fish.
Yeah. Well, let's start with what your names are.
Dirk, and then Matthew.
This is...
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to tell town what I am, because...
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it could be a Legion still, because if there's multiple legions can kill, because each Legion can technically kill.
Each night a player might die.
Yeah, but that's for each Legion.
Helle, storyteller question. If there's legions, would you allow more than one kill a night?
Often with the Legion ability, I would only do one.
Would it be possible for you to do two?
I guess it was possible, but I would often do one.
Yeah. It's always possible, because as I say, each Legion can technically kill.
Some good rule.
Yeah, like a Sage or something.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
It was not vote to kill him, but psychopath kill him.
Well, no.
That would at least prove that you are a psychopath of some kind.
Yep. I can prove it, but I don't have any suspicions yet.
I mean, you could try and kill me, and then we could rig the Rochambeau so that I don't die.
Rig the Rochambeau so that you don't die. I don't know.
Both go rock.
Oh, so I don't die, you mean?
Well, you don't die. You'd never
You
die.
said you don't. You said you. Anyways, what's your claim?
Oh, I'm misunderstanding the role. Second.
What's your claim?
My 3 is Balloonist, Snake Charmer, Acrobat.
All right. If you're the balloonist, do you have your pings?
I've got 2 pings. Yep.
Thought so. All right. Am I one of them?
If I'm a balloonist, you're not one of them.
Beautiful. Love it. All right. Let's talk.
Or dark.
Which
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's not good if.
And Dirk died at night, so I'm assuming Dirk is one of your good pings. And you got Dirk first.
Yeah.
You got Dirk first, and
Matthew.
So the good thing is, your first night has to, well, whatever. It's only the first night, but your first night has to be true. I'm gonna assume Dirk is at least one of the good ones of your pings.
As I say, if I'm poisoned or drunk, then yeah.
I still want to go for Guami, but obviously no one wants to do it. I think Guami and Joe are both evil, at least based on my read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Guami, actually.
I think
He might kill Guami.
yeah.
Nick's Acrobat, Chris A is Balloonist. I think we'll need at least one other person to go.
Yeah.
At least one other person needs to go outsider at some point. That might be Dirk. I don't know what he's doing, but someone needs to go Puzzle Master or Mutant.
Yeah, he's Guami. It's Guami Alchemist God.
Oh no, wait! Well, you said Simon's Golem. So we've got two outsiders.
It's
So
Guami,
drunk could be someone.
it's Guami Alchemist Godfather.
Psychopath.
Oh dear God,
I
we
think
have to
he'll
get rid of it now.
But hopefully Simon will get rid of him.
Yeah.
We just need to not panic. I'm gonna say I think you're Legion, just so you
Yeah,
know.
I think the problem is Styx is going to be caught. He's going.
What's your Can you make your fisherman advice something that suggests it's a leech? Because then I'm going to say that's obviously a lie.
Okay.
Think about when you get it. Think about suggesting something that would make it leech, like an evil player picked a name, or like, oh no, it's advice, not savant. Something that suggests leech, because then it will look like other people can push on you and look good as a potential Legion, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, if you are Legion, like if it's Legion, it's you. But actually, Helle, can you quickly confirm that in a Legion game, more than one person can die? Joe was saying that technically each Legion could kill. I've never heard that before.
No, so normally I would go with if it's a Legion game, then I would kill one at night.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of what I was, because I don't think then there's an explanation for 2 deaths in a Legion game, which makes me feel better about Dirk.
Yeah.
I will say I'm.
What that might be.
All right. What was Nick? Who was it that wanted? That was Nick.
Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Right, Helle, an important storyteller role. Obviously, I'm the Acrobat.
Mm-hmm.
So, Night Order goes Sailor, Poisoner, Snake Charmer, all the evils, then me.
Mm-hmm.
So, does that mean that at the point I was checked, obviously Dirk had been killed? So at the point I was checked, I would have been checked against Lauren and Chris as opposed to Chris and Dirk. Assuming Lauren's good.
For you it's living neighbors. So it's at the time when you act, then it's living neighbors.
So Dirk was dead when I would have been checked. So it's Chris and Lauren I would have been checked against.
Yeah, I'm not confirming anything, but if he was dead at the point
if
it was
Dirk was
you,
killed by the demon, that's the point. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Thank you, Helle. That's really useful. That clears up a lot.
Oh, yep.
What was?
It was the Night Order when the Acrobat worked. Then it's good living neighbors.
Yeah. So would it be?
Yeah, we
so
take
is it
living
Lauren or
neighbors.
Chris currently drunk? Are we saying?
Yeah, so it couldn't be. It couldn't be.
So Dirk couldn't be the drunk player.
Yeah,
From that.
Yeah, because he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good living, and it's even good living players.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
thank you. Good to have chat with us. Okay, and then let me just go in here.
If
Well,
either could.
give me
Oh,
a point.
living neighbor.
Living neighbour. At the point I was checked, you would have been dead. So the poison or drunkenness that killed me was Chris or Lauren. Which leads me to think your information is probably legit.
Yeah, and just to it's good living neighbors for the acrobat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the order is also the order we supposedly died in.
Yeah. So you died, then I had my action. So then I was checked. So
Then I don't know why. Then I don't know why Grow is not claiming something completely different.
So
I
what
checked
did you
Grow
get?
because she didn't chat with me, and she's claiming she's the acrobat.
Okay, what did you get her as?
I got a sage.
I've had another hard claim as Sage. Now the thing is, this doesn't necessarily mean you're.
I could still be poisoned or drunk. But it's just...
Yeah, it just means if you're poisoned or drunk, then I'm surrounded by poisoned and drunk people.
Yeah, that was also the intention, because we need the good players to find each other, right?
Okay, guys, I have some really important information to get out there. I am the acrobat, but also at the point at the point I died, Dirk was already dead. So my poisoning or drunk came from my two alive neighbours.
Yep.
And I still got misinformation, so it's.
The question is,
acrobat.
So did Dirk, you got misinformation?
Yep.
Okay, and what you told me last turn is your role, right?
No, I didn't tell you this, Riff. I didn't tell you I was a Raven's Keeper. I only told that to, well, let's see, Kwame and Nick.
You're claiming you got misinformation last night?
Yeah, I checked Grow and she's...
Oh.
Okay, I don't believe you.
So could that mean that Lauren's the...
Yeah. What?
Oh.
What is O?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What was
I got
Grow?
Would that mean that Lauren's the lead host then?
Means I could be, or it could mean that the Legion are trying to get me to kill myself.
It could, yeah. I mean,
Or
Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if Lauren would be.
This is a leech host.
All right, guys, you have a minute before nominations. They're going to open.
I mean, if I'm Leech host, it's
Poisoner.
not fun.
Or Legion just killed 2 people.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's how this game's being run.
Technically, it's possible. It is
Lauren,
unusual,
Lauren,
and given the fact that I know I'm the acrobat, I know
So
that's
again,
possible.
storyteller question: if it's Legion, would 2 people be killed because of Legion?
Lauren,
Or
if you're
one?
the lead host, you should
Normally
go-
not.
you should go to
Normally
the
not.
storyteller now, it would be better.
Lauren, why do you think you're the leech host?
No, I don't necessarily think that I am, but I think in the world that Nick is presenting, you or me, Chris, could be. Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, because it's not first night. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I only
Or
activate
just drunk,
like 2.
but also.
I mean,
So
if
the
I'm poisoned or
drunk
drunk,
poisoner as well.
I'm not so helpful.
Could I also just point out a really horrible world? Could it have been originally been a leech, and then there was a pit hag, and the pit hags just changed it into a legion?
They would just make them one legion.
That would
It would just be one
absolutely.
legion, which would
what is,
be
so? How would that work? Like, would we pivot what we're doing in the middle of the game? Like,
the person would be legion,
If
which
the
would
pit hag
suck.
makes it-
Would it
if
go
it's
for
not-
Legion? I'd be very upset
Yes, for
because I'm still the snake charmer, so I'd be very upset if that happened. But could I just ask something else? Is it a possibility? I'm just throwing it out there that Is it a possibility that I was the drunk and there's a Godfather? Just throwing it out there.
It's not impossible,
right,
but
guys.
it would be a very, very lucky guess on their behalf.
Just to butt in here, guys. Nominations are open.
Nominations
Not
are
only kill not only avoid whoever the demon was going for, but also get the acrobat next to somebody who's just dying. It's not impossible. I just think it's unlikely.
Yeah,
if that was the case, would there be a third outsider in there?
I've heard of a third outsider.
Well, I only know of one outsider for sure. Although, yeah.
I mean, if I'm the drunk, I've heard of a third outsider.
Which would make sense.
Okay.
Any nominations?
I think Grow also be great to be killed.
Dirk's Legion, Nick is next to the drunk.
That's possible too.
Dirk is Legion and Nick's next to a drunk? Huh?
He's positing a possible world. I would love some confirmation though on how this is run, because I had that one-on-one with Helle, but Helle, you were saying you wouldn't run it that each Legion could potentially get a kill. Like in a Legion game, the Legion would only kill one person each night.
Yeah, I would normally kill one person.
Okay, so I think
Normally.
the one situation where it's a Legion world and we got those 2 deaths is exactly what Joe just posited.
I think it's a Legion game. I think Dirk is lying when he said he got. I do not believe Dirk got misinformation last night.
So those are the one who pushed to get me killed. I think Joe is evil.
I think Jason's clearly Legion. No one else is Snake Charmer. He was pushing on Gwami because he's worried that Gwami will be confirmed as not Legion. That's the word.
No, I said
Sorry,
that
what's
Gwami
the situation that we
actually just
confirmed
minion.
that would cause this to happen the way it did? If we're in a Legion world?
If myself or Chris is the drunk, Nick would die to his ability.
And that would be the only
once
way.
Dirk
In the
died.
Legion world, that's the only way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not. Well, it'd be once Dirk died if it was me, but either, yeah.
Now, in a non-Legion world, Chris...
Drunk or poisoned, which means that more than likely you guys aren't drunk and you're a leech host. Joe is the only
Right,
one
but we're just I think we're just talking about if it were a Legion world.
Yeah. There's also poison on the script. The other thing to bear in mind is just my alive good neighbours. So it is also possible that Chris or Lauren is evil.
Yeah.
And my acrobat went past one of them.
So it could be Gwami.
Yeah, you could have a.
Yeah, again, it's just
a drunk could be further away. Yeah, you're right.
I've got no reason to think Chris or Lauren's evil, but I also have no reason to confirm they're good. What it means is at least one of my alive neighbours was poisoned by the poisoner, is the leech host, or is the drunk.
All right, guys. Are there any nominations?
Do you feel like we should kill into one of your neighbours, given multiple of those worlds are beneficial?
I don't know the role of both of my neighbours yet, so I do not feel confident enough suggesting we should kill one of them yet.
If there wasn't the possibility of it being a Legion game with a good player already being dead, I would say, sure, let's kill me. But
I was going to say, I'm fine with dying. I'd rather not die. I'd rather continue to get some information. But if I'm drunk or poisoned, my information's just useless.
Yeah, the problem is not knowing Lauren's role.
Yeah.
I do know Chris's. It's hard to say if it's worth killing one of them. I'd say, to be honest, Chris, your information, even if it's
I think between the two, I know both roles, and Lauren, you should just go to Helle and get your information now, and then it's better.
Okay. I nominate Grow.
Oh.
All right. Gwami nominates Grow. State your accusation.
Talked to Grow. She gave me a role that was already claimed elsewhere, but she also said she was fine to die. Let's see what happens.
Grow your defense.
Yeah, just having a late night bit of chaotic play, and I am actually fine to die because I absolutely abhor the role I have.
Okay, it requires 6 votes to get Grow on the block. I'll start the countdown for Grow.
Well, it's not Goblin.
By the way, how come in every world, and I'm just pondering this, but in every world that Joe was building, he insisted that Dirk was evil and Nick was good. I mean, could there? And I'm just throwing out worlds.
I didn't get the sense he was built. He was specifically trying to posit a Legion world, and put it out there.
So both Dirk and Nick could both be Legion. Then I don't know why it has to be one or the other.
Well, I don't know if they'd both die.
How would they die then?
So
Helle said she normally would not do more than one Legion kill.
Theoretically, it is possible, but Helle has said normally she wouldn't play it this way.
Also, I've just read Nick's reaction as good. I'm reading Jason as clearly evil.
Any more nominations?
And I have mechanical information why Dirk's lying.
I will do a countdown for the day.
I will be honest, although I kind of trust Dirk, I have information that definitely makes his claims dubious.
Simon nominates Joe.
I take back what I
Simon
said.
Nominates.
Simon nominates Joe.
State your accusation.
I don't necessarily want to kill, but I just want to clarify something he said.
Yeah.
He said he knows that Dirk's information is wrong.
Yep.
But I thought Dirk's information was about Grow, and then Joe voted on Grow. So I don't understand how. You might not want to explain it, but that doesn't make any sense on it. If you believe Grow, why would you want to execute?
No, I'll 100%. I'm going to come out now because I think, I'm tunneling and that's fine. Dirk says he got misinformation last night. I'm the mathematician with 2 zeros, so I know he's lying that he got information that is wrong.
Could I just ask a quick question, Simon? You're the golem, right? So Joe's the demon because he didn't die.
Yeah, I might have been lying about that.
Okay. All right.
I completely forgot about that. Sorry. Yeah.
To get Joe on the block. I will start the countdown for Joe.
I'm starting to believe Joe is actually good.
Are we Simon chaotic play again?
But Joe, why did you want to kill Grow if you?
I know nothing about Grow. I put my hand up to see what was happening.
All right,
I wasn't pushing on Grow in particular.
So then we don't know if Simon or Joe is good or bad based off of what just happened.
Yeah, Simon says he's not the golem.
Simon, you got some explaining to do,
just said
buddy.
he's not. I didn't even know that's what he was claiming. That's why I was not confused.
I was confused because Simon told me Golem.
I was confused.
Yeah, Simon told me Golem too.
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, Joe's a demon. Joe didn't die.
Right, guys.
Yeah,
just
sorry about that.
to clear up a few things. The reason Dirk's confused, at least from what he's told me, is we have both had a hard claim elsewhere. Sorry, Rose not obviously didn't confirm the role Dirk got, but I've also had a hard claim elsewhere of the role Dirk got.
Okay, guys. Are there any more nominations?
Interesting.
I will do a countdown for the day.
Is it good that we didn't kill anybody? Is that
So
do we want to make sure we're all alive?
I will nominate Guami.
Well, nominates Guami. State your accusation.
Guami refuses to use his alchemist ability as psychopath, so now we can see if there's a rogue tempo and get him confirmed. Since he won't confirm himself.
Guami, your defense.
Joe, I'm starting to think it's Legion, and you are good, and I don't know why people are still pushing on me. I'm not using it until I figure out who I need to kill.
Okay. It requires 6 votes to get Guami on the block. I'll start the countdown for Guami.
Although if 6 people vote on it, that's not me and Joe, then maybe we do find out if it's Legion or not.
I have to admit, I think it's probably not a Legion. It would seem a bit harsh to have a Legion game
What is not
and
enough?
put the drunk anywhere near the acrobat. It's not
But that's
impossible. You just
technically
do it.
random, right?
Random, right?
It's random, so...
You were the one that was saying it was chaotic.
Are there anyone nominations?
Well, I guess
Mate,
the
all
drunk
those
could be
messages were meant
moved.
for
That's
Jason,
fair.
sorry.
Yeah, the drunk, you put the drunk where you feel like it. So.
Well, plus if it is Legion, I mean, because it's alive, good neighbours, it doesn't matter. The acrobat's probably going
We
to
will
die
do a
at some point
countdown
anyway.
for the day.
Yeah, which
The drunk isn't necessarily anywhere near you.
feels a little harsh. Could be wrong.
The drunk could be 5 or 6 seats away from you.
And by that, nominations have ended for today. You can all go to sleep without anyone on the block.
Yeah, it's possible. Absolutely possible. I just think it's unlikely because it's a little on the hard side.
May, are you asking
So
me something?
where?
Yeah, can we talk tomorrow?
Oh man, it's fun that Simon hasn't come out, right?
Yeah, Simon's there grinning
test him.
knowing that he's why.
Yeah, because they could even have Guami testing him.
Yeah,
nothing would have
absolutely.
happened. Oh man! All right. And we did it because we wanted them to find each other, but that apparently didn't happen. But I think Simon knew what has happened, but he hasn't come out with
It's
it.
interesting because it's now made Chris and Lauren both think that they might be Lleech
host. Yeah. But if he comes out, then they will learn something. Well, let's grab
If Simon comes out, then yeah.
Let's grab Simon.
Let's grab him and grill him.
Well, Simon,
I have to say, Simon,
what do you fancy
you looked like you really wanted to come out with some information at the end of the day there.
I just suddenly realised unless you've been trying to cover up, I just suddenly realised what happened halfway through that day. Because I've been telling everyone I was the Golem. I think I got it in my head I was the Golem, and I kind of forgot what I was, and I forgot who I drank with last night. And then I was like, oh, I know what's happened. Well, I think I know what's happened. So, yeah. I've been whispering with Jason, well, with May, but I thought I was whispering with Jason, so it's all going really wrong. There.
Well, you are the sailor, so you're drunk, right?
Yeah. Now, if Guami's good, it would be really funny to drink with him, so let's do that.
All right, Guami
Thank you very much. Yep.
Well, Guami's drunk.
Oh, definitely there. That's going to be amazing.
So he's going to use his ability.
He tries to use his psychic ability and nothing happens, yeah.
Is there a poison on this script, by the way? There is a poisoner, so he could also be poisoned, if that was the case.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking kill into Lewis, Connor, or Sticks tonight. They're all being very quiet.
Yeah. We can grab Sticks then. There we go.
Yeah.
And then we have to give Chris a new name. So this time he's going to get a minion.
I think he definitely gets a minion here. Yep, and I'm inclined to give him.
Joe?
I'm inclined to give him Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, because he could also think he was the townsfolk, right?
Guami's thinking that Joe's good, so he could easily be given townsfolk there. Or maybe give him Simon. No, give him Simon as the townsfolk. Give him someone else right now as a minion. Give him someone else as a minion.
Give Joe as a minion, right?
Give Joe as the minion, yeah. And then we give Simon as the townsfolk.
Yeah, I think so. And we will see how the game progresses, right?
Yeah.
So he will get Joe as a minion.
But yeah, when Simon comes out as Sailor, that could blow it wide open for the good team.
They are going to have a couple of balloonist pings in the end, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And if Simon can pinpoint the exact day they know Chris was drunk,
you think Grow? Yeah, but then again, he might be the only one they can trust in the end for the evil
Grow, there's a good chance that they'll get her executed in the day, so I'd rather leave her alive at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Joe it is. And we have to grab Chris. Yeah, and you also have, of course, because we don't have to visit that many people. Yeah, I think it's time enough. Have we talked long enough before grabbing Chris? Because
I think we've talked long enough now for the balloonist, yeah.
Yeah, there's not that many players we have to wake up. And we have one that claiming mathematician, so we have to wait a little bit after.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, I get a third name.
Yeah, you do indeed. And you get Joe.
I get Joe.
Yep.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome. And also, by the way, now when he got Joe is claiming mathematician, and he did say 0-0. That doesn't add up to Chris
Nick
being
dying.
drunk.
Yeah.
So in that way, they might figure out that his numbers are not correct.
Yeah. I mean, if Lauren comes out as a passive role, they may think she's the drunk.
Because
this is information
it
correct,
should have been a 1. It should have been a 1.
I have no idea what Matthew's bluffing as, but
not me neither.
Right now he's our token outsider in the Legion.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, so we just have the mathematician, and that should be time enough, right?
Yeah, I think we get them back now because it's time is getting away from us.
Yep.
could mean Joe's the fool, which neither's claiming.
Which I'm not.
Or it'll mean Joe is the leech.
Tommy, you're hearing how much they want you to kill me.
I thought a microphone was coming into the screen, Joe, and I was like, what is
Okay, guys, you all wait to find that Styx has died during the night. You're going
I
to
have a
get
question.
6 minutes.
For town, does anybody object to me killing Grow?
No.
No,
I'd like to claim psychopath and kill Grow.
Okay.
That's it.
And then question.
Okay, thank
what
you.
how does
Wait,
the...
nothing
So is
happened?
Gwami the drunk and is Chris then
Yeah,
evil?
Gwami could be drunk or leech poisoned.
Yeah.
And Chris could be evil, and that's
Chris
my
could just,
job.
if Chris is evil and then Gwami's the drunk, that would get Nick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if Gwami's drunk, that would be horrible.
Oh.
Dirk, Matthew, Joe.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. Dirk, Matthew, Joe. So
Um,
yeah,
From what Matthew's been saying, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. Like, looking at possible worlds and Gwami's thing not working, like, if you are Legion and he is the drunk, that would explain things, so I have to consider
hell yeah.
that.
I mean, I'm fine with being not executed.
Yeah. No.
Because them 3 names are...
Well, if you're good, I don't know if you should be fine with being executed, so...
Yeah. I mean, as I...
But you're wondering if you
I
are
don't
Legion.
think I'm pretty sure it's... the thing is, it kind of makes me think it's not Legion. Does that make sense? Because...
Stage.
That's what I'm saying. I heard a couple on day 1, and I was trying to figure out if everybody would back off of it, but I haven't heard any since.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
I'm claiming fisherman.
Okay.
Lauren's been claiming it around, but we're in a role swap because she's the farmer.
Yeah, I thought I heard that. Yeah, I can tell you what everyone supposedly is claiming, but as in the players that we need to kill.
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't know who the drunk is. It might be Gwami.
Or he's just not the psychopath.
Well, there's got to be a drunk, hasn't there, somewhere?
Yeah.
But Chris is apparently the balloonist. Don't have a clue what Simon is now, because...
Hello.
I think I might have some explaining to do.
You think? Golem might ask.
Yeah, okay. So I think... were you expecting to kill Grow?
Totally.
Totally. Yeah, I'm sorry for not letting you. And
what?
I think I'm the sailor. I haven't told anyone else this. I'm not going to say what my role is to anyone. You can do whatever you want with it. And I made Chris drunk the night before.
What is happening?
You just entered the potion shop where we were having a conversation.
Oh, sorry. Am I not supposed to be in here? I could leave.
Yeah.
I could.
Oops. No problem.
No,
No problem.
you're fine.
Oh dear.
All right.
So that means Chris A has to be good, Nick has to be good, and I'm trusting you to be good. And I think Joe can't be because I don't know what Chris's role is, but Mathematician Zero won't work with me making Chris drunk if he got information or something. So I need to find out what Chris is.
Fair enough.
Okay. Cheers.
King with.
Early on, I could be completely wrong, but
yeah, I'm worried I'm tunneling, having spoken to Nick, because he seems quite relaxed about Legion, and I just my information says Dirk's lying, that he got bad information, that he died and is lying suggests evil. I think Jason's clearly evil. I think there's such a push on Gwami, who it sounded like everyone was so worried Gwami could prove himself that suddenly there was loads of people pushing on him, loads of people agreeing it's a Leech game, and so many people overnight were saying Gwami killed Joe.
Yeah, well, so based on your information, in a world where like Nick is an acrobat beside a drunk or a leech host or whatever. I did not receive information in the night, so I would, even if I was Droizened, would register as a 0 for you.
Yeah,
Chris
so
would not.
Hey, Gro.
Hello. I'm just pretending to be a puzzle master.
Oh, that is the role you really don't like?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering, which role is it you really do not like? I thought it was
really do not
mathematician
like
or something.
Yeah, I don't like the mathematician, but Joe is the mathematician, so we'll do it puzzle master as we will.
Okay. So what are you guessing?
I'm guessing Kwame.
Okay. Well, what are you getting from me then?
I think I'm getting Chris A.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Matthew and Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're the drunk, then because there's also still a chance that we have a pixie.
Ooh. Forgot about
But a pixie can be of a drunk. So if you're the drunk and you're the reason why Nick is killed, then the other person is just evil. But then the question is, what is Kwame doing? Because I believe, unless Kwame is poisoned, which means that we live in a Legion world, or not in a Legion world, but in a Leech world.
I mean, I could be Leech host.
You could be Leech host.
Helle, can we talk, please?
Yeah, we can. Potion shop.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, Matthew.
Hello, I'm coming for my fisherman advice.
Oh,
so I'm just trying to. How would you give it?
I will give you some advice to something that could help you. Maybe it can be something about your neighbors or a person or some information.
I would probably go with something leaning towards it being a leech. What would you do giving a leech?
Then it would be something about poisoning. It could be don't trust something.
I'll say about neighbors trusting info. I'll say about neighbors should not trust their info. Something along those lines.
Yeah, that would be compared to yourself then, right?
Yeah, I'll head out.
Yeah.
I don't understand the strategy here. Like,
I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to get anybody else to say it. I wanted to.
Oh yeah. I would like to hear from Matthew.
Oh sure. The info I got was neighbors shouldn't trust their info.
Okay.
All neighbors?
Wait,
Was that alive neighbors or was that just neighbors?
That's what I got. I don't know what to make of it.
Like
Well,
neighbors
that
shouldn't
actually
trust each
sort of
other's
makes sense.
info?
So
Because
hold on.
I asked Helle today as the puzzle master if Kwame was the drunk one, and I was told Chris A. But if I shouldn't actually listen to my info, well then Kwame probably is the puzzle master.
Oh, Matthew's neighbors. Got it. Did
All
you
right,
tell
guys.
Matthew your info before he told you that?
Nominations, they are open.
Gro, are you happy to say which you are then?
Yeah, I'm the fisherman.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, Matthew, I realised that from what Gro was saying. Are you happy to out your role, Gro, or do you want to keep it to them?
Go get out.
Didn't Gro literally just out at the puzzle master and
Yeah.
and got Chris A?
Oh,
yep.
Sorry. I didn't hear the puzzle master bit.
I don't think that I am the puzzle master drunk. I think I was drunk in another way.
What,
You might be hit by a
poisoned
poisoner.
or drunk?
What other way?
Or sailor drunk?
I feel like Kwame is
There's
the
other
default here in
drunks.
every single world except the world where he is the drunk and Chris is Legion. In every other world, I feel like we clear things
Leechos.
by killing Kwame here.
Yep. I mean,
But I just worry about that one specific world.
I mean,
nominations, they are open.
I mean, I'm fine with giving my information if people who know my role think I should.
I think you should.
I
No,
think you should wait.
No.
No, I would wait, Chris.
You're probably the demon, so that's fine.
One of many.
Any nominations?
One of many.
Well, then from no, because if Chris is the drunk, that would be bad to kill Chris too.
All right.
Okay. No.
No. What was that, Simon?
Simon nominates Grow.
Simon nominates Grow. State your accusation.
Well, if she's claiming the puzzle master that's got her info, we're going to have to kill people at some point in time, even if it is a Legion game. Or we could just wait until like 12 o'clock at night and just wait to see who dies at night. But
it's the longest game ever.
I have a life I'd
see
like
what
to
happens.
live.
Yeah.
And 12 o'clock is perspective. Basically.
Yeah, I think today I just claimed Puzzle Master. I'll also claim Goblin just for the heck of it.
All right, Grow claimed Goblin. It requires 6 votes to get Grow on the block. I'll start the countdown for Grow.
So the question is, she pushed on Chris A. If she's the Goblin, she pushed on Chris A. Do we think that's because? Why do we think that is?
Boy.
Oh wait, are we really?
We're going for this?
6 is enough.
I don't want us to lose right now. Why did we?
I just put an early vote in to give people the numbers if they wanted it.
I mean, let's be honest. If Grow is truly the Goblin, then we've got 2 more outsiders to find.
If Grow is the Goblin, then that proves it's not a Legion game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is,
well, I guess the game would be over if this ended right now, right?
The problem is we could have Grow's not nominating either, if you noticed. But the problem is we could have a drunk and a mutant, in which case we could have 3 outsiders.
Well, I mean, at this stage, it would be very useful for any mutants to come out.
I'm not sure I agree.
Are there any more nominations?
Well,
Yeah,
if we've got a potential
I'm
Goblin
about to lose.
I will do a countdown for today.
I'm gonna nominate somebody just so we have an option. I'm going to nominate Chris A.
Laura nominates Chris A. State your accusation.
This would be really, really, really bad to kill Chris if he is specifically the drunk, but in a world where he is a Leech host, if he's Legion, or if he's been poisoned, meaning we don't have a Legion game, then it wouldn't be terrible. And I don't want to lose to a Goblin. If we think Dirk is, although I don't think Dirk would be evil implicating Grow because that would mean not a Legion game. So I don't know, but I want to give us another option.
Chris, your defense?
If you think I'm potential demon, then fine, kill me. Otherwise, because I could be Leech host. If I am the drunk, it's not great to kill me. Or if I'm sober, it's not great to kill me. But I'm fine. You can kill me tomorrow if you think that's the case. But I mean, I will break ties if there is a potential tie.
How many outsiders have we heard of, guys?
It requires 7 votes to get Chris on the block. I'll start the countdown for Chris.
We don't know.
Well, we've had two outed.
Grow's not voting here, so I think we need to get at least.
I'll put my hand up just as an option.
No,
as I did, I can drop it if it's.
I'm earlier in this.
I did for Grow, so I'll put it up for the same.
Chris, can you tie it at least? I still don't want to lose to a Goblin.
5 is not
I
enough.
wasn't going to tie. I said I'd break ties if it was tied.
Okay, let's get me on the block if we think Grow's a Goblin, so we can at least stop any Goblin kills happening.
May nominates Nick.
Let's tie this. Let's
Nick.
tie this.
Wait, you can die again?
Then we have the chance to kill anyone else we want.
Yes, you can.
Who? What?
Sorry, I was just confused as to why we could even do that.
Yeah, you
Okay, never
can
mind.
choose to execute a dead body.
Oh, okay.
Potential Goblin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 6 to tie, right?
Yeah.
Grow is still not voting,
All
so
right.
can we at
It
least get
requires
6?
7 to get Nick on the block. I'll start the countdown for Nick.
Just put that hand down.
1.
Can we not overdo it? Why are we doing 7?
I don't know why.
It's 7 to move it.
I can
grow.
take mine down if I need to.
Okay,
Oh,
someone needs to put it up.
okay.
6 is enough to make it a tie. No one is on the block. Are there any more
Well, if we
nominations?
do want to kill someone, we can kill someone else. If not, Goblin Claim.
I will do a
The other thing
countdown
we should
for the
consider-
day.
Everyone else is just going to claim Goblin if they get nominated now.
The other thing to consider is that Grow could be the demon using Goblin to deflect.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm ending the day. You have chosen to execute no one, so you can go to night.
In that world, though, Nick, I would rather whittle it down a little bit more, just to make sure.
Oh, I'm going to start. I want to start punishing the good team at some point here for that. Grows are obviously not the Goblin, and they've just taken it off her.
Yeah, I will. Let's.
Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing how much the Goblin just messes with people's head when she's
Yeah, it
clearly
does.
not the Goblin.
But she didn't even
She's
vote for
obviously
herself, did
not-
she? I don't even think
She's
she voted.
obviously not the Goblin, and it's just yeah.
But also the evil team didn't want to confirm it,
Yeah.
so they pushed for it to. Yeah. All right, let's grab Simon, and see when he's going to come out to town. But I think he kind of trusts both Chris and Gwami now.
I think Gwami's
And
probably going to
Nick.
kill Gross today as the psychopath if he's not drunk.
Yeah. All right, let's grab Simon. Hey, Simon.
Hello.
What are you
dear.
going to do today? We are waiting.
This is a Legion game. I'm just going to say my prayers. Well, I'm going to do Chris A again.
Okay.
Because I think he's good. And I'm worried that if I do an evil person, you're more likely to kill him. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Cheers.
Okay,
Chris A.
cheers. Well. Are we going to make Chris or Simon the drunk here?
I think we make Chris A drunk and show him Aaron.
And who are we
Because
going to show?
Aaron's bluffing sailor, so
Okay.
he'd be a good one to show Chris as townsfolk.
So Aaron as to Chris.
Townsfolk.
Yeah.
And then who do we
because
kill?
then he only got Legion.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right.
And
So who
we
are we
kill
going
today?
to kill today?
Connor's
Lewis?
claiming Sage, so let's not kill him.
Yeah, well, maybe Louis then.
Lewis is an option and May's another one.
Yeah.
If you think Joe's good, killing Joe's an option.
Yeah. Also his numbers. So we can actually kill Joe here.
I think kill Joe here because if people seem to think he's good,
That's
then if
true.
good
Connor
people,
was going with mutant.
if there's people that are trusted as good, then if there's people that are
Connor
trusted as
was
good down
going
at
with
night, then
mutant.
it looks less like Legion. All right, I heard Connor was claiming Sage somewhere else. So that's fair enough.
Yeah, but in chat they wrote that he was going to claim mutant.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think Joe's the kill tonight.
Yeah. And then maybe tomorrow Connor.
Yeah, well, we'll see where we stand there because I think Guam is almost certainly going to kill Grow today and prove he's not.
Yeah, and for now he's going to work this time. All right, let's grab Chris, and then we might need to start thinking of the good players, depending on who gets executed.
At the moment, evil still have the numbers advantage.
Yeah,
but
they do. So we need to
as
get
it,
a bit
as
down.
it dwindles down, we need to start thinking about it. And I think Lauren would be the obvious kill to when we start killing good players.
Yeah.
But I mean, good are going to lose come what may if they don't start executing.
Yeah.
That's
All
2
right.
days without an execution.
Let's
So
grab Chris.
let's grab Chris and show him Joe. Oh no, let's grab Chris and show him Aaron.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, what name
you
do I get?
learn Aaron.
Interesting. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, he has also been drunk 2 times, right? So
Yeah.
he must
So
know his information.
if Aaron claims to be sailor, and Simon comes out and goes, no, I'm the sailor, then Simon's going to start looking evil as well.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives everyone a bit of something there. And Joe looking good, dying in the night.
Yeah.
Is going to be is going to make it look.
Maybe they will think it's Legion when he's dead. Actually,
We'll see.
Maybe it's not a good thing to kill him.
No, I think Joe is pretty well trusted as a good player. So
No, he's not.
Is he not?
Nope. I think we have to redeem ourselves here because
okay.
Simon, I was in a chat where he would talk to Gwami and Simon said he thought Joe was evil because of his mathematician number 0 didn't match.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I actually think we are not going to kill Joe here. I think we should go with Louis or Connor or May.
I think May because
Then.
I don't know what Lewis and Connor are claiming, but May.
But I think May have some trust. They need some people they can trust in the end, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I actually think we're going maybe Louis then, or Connor,
Lewis.
so he
Okay.
can come out as the mutant.
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
Yeah.
get another outsider out there. That works.
Yeah. That should be
Yep,
it, right?
sounds good. Yep, that's all. So
Let's go
let's wake them up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You all wake to find that Connor has died. And you're going to get about 5 minutes for today.
Gwami, you're muted.
I'd like to claim psychopath and kill Matthew.
Matthew dies.
Oh, it worked!
Okay. I'm not the demon. I'm not poisoned. I'm not the leech host.
I got poison there.
Chris, can I talk to you, please?
Well, Gwami, I don't know if you're the demon because I could be drunk.
Right, I think I can explain things. I'm sorry. So, I'm the sailor. I drank with you the second night, the night that Nick died.
Okay.
I drank with Gwami last night. Sorry, the night before last. And that's why his psychopath killing of Grow didn't work. And then because I know you're good, I drank with you again last night. So whatever info you're getting is probably wrong.
Well,
but
I'm
for
the
me,
balloonist.
It confirms you and Gwami is good. Sorry,
I'm balloonist.
So you're night 2.
Well, I got Dirk,
And
then I got Matthew, then I got Joe, then I got Aaron.
Okay. So Aaron and Matthew could be wrong. Okay. To be honest, I'm still thinking it's Legion, and I think it's just you, me, and Gwami. I don't believe Joe is telling the truth because I made you drunk and you got your false information, and Joe was a mathematician and he said that he knew Dirk's info had to be wrong because he got a mathematician 0. He could conceivably be the drunk, though. That is true. Joe could be the drunk.
Think of any other way that would happen.
Basically, you're confirmed not Legion, and they're confirmed Sailor, unless they're the poisoner. But that again makes them not Legion. So I trust you and them, and I'm not sure I trust anyone else.
Right. I've got 2 balloonist claims, so I have to look into
But
that.
it makes the Nick's death not because you're the drunk. Because if you are the drunk, then
I can't
Chris
be the
would
drunk.
have...
I just killed somebody.
Exactly. But yesterday you could have been.
Yes. True.
So that clears that world. It's not because of
Yes.
that. So we don't, because that would have confirmed Chris as Legion if you'd just been the drunk, I think.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Perfect. So you and
I feel like I've told too many people that, so it's not going to serve me regardless. So, are you like you're either the tea lady or you didn't give me your role in a 3? I'm guessing.
Right. Because I was trying to keep it quiet. But Matt to me reads as good.
Matt, is that Matthew or is there an?
Hey, Mike. You're muted.
Yeah, I don't know what vibe you're getting in town, but I think the good team are starting to figure each other out.
Yeah. That was what I saw yesterday when.
I think whatever happens tonight, we're
Yeah.
killing a good player.
Yeah, but
unless
they
one's
still
executed
haven't
during the
found
day.
Lauren. They haven't found Lauren.
Yeah, unless one dies during the day, I think
so
we kill
Lauren, we are going to keep alive because
Yeah.
the others have kind of found each other. So Chris, A, Gwami, and
Simon all
Simon.
each other, and
So
Nick
we need one
as
of
well.
them in the end, and then Lauren.
Yep, sounds good.
Someone. Yep.
Executed, and the day ends.
Yeah.
The person who nominated him would have to play rock paper scissors.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I did. I'm pretending that I drunked you.
Okay.
You're the first person I talked to. So.
Helle, please.
You could tell them
kill
that I
Gwami
told you
for us.
that. This is insane. I don't even know how this is gonna go now. This could be dicey.
No, unless you do it, we've lost.
All in good time. All in good time.
You know, just a strategic. Towards
Catch up with you tomorrow, Aaron.
Yes. See. Right.
To start leaning towards Lleech again.
Right. Yeah.
Could be wrong, but that's where I'm starting to lean.
Well, I've just been sort of quiet because I don't want to say the wrong thing and send
Yeah.
the wrong passage off. But
No,
yeah.
that's fine. Now
Yeah.
that you're dead, it's safe. So
Yeah.
cool. Okay, I'm going to go try and put in a few more blanks. I'll see you later, dude.
Well, thanks.
0001 last night for the first time. That's why I think Dirk's lying when he said he got misinformation. It's why I don't believe Chris, because I think his stuff is nonsense. I think Nick's good, and that there's a drunk either in Lauren or Lewis. I don't know what Lewis is claiming. So I trust. Assuming you're the sailor, right? You're the sailor. Must be.
Yeah, but
I think you're confirmed good, unless you are literally the poisoner, in which case you're not Legion. So I think you and Gwami are good, as long as you two both survive to the end.
The thing is, you shouldn't have got 0. You should have got on the second night. You shouldn't have got a 0.
Ooh, who did you pick though?
Well, I'm the reason why Nick died. I'm guessing because I picked Chris.
You picked Chris. Okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean Chris got wrong information.
But it does because Nick died.
No, it just means math ticks up bad info, and Acrobat just.
Oh, is it Nick? Okay.
Acrobat just texts drunkenness.
Poison, yeah.
Well, I don't like Chris's info.
Hang on, how many are we up to now? 9. Yeah.
Welcome back to town. You have a minute, and then I'm going to open for nominations.
Gwami, given the circumstances, it would be highly beneficial for you to throw an axe at Chris.
You already did.
All right, I'll do that tomorrow. I already killed Matthew today.
Because some players went to.
And it worked.
Okay.
It worked.
You killed Matthew instead of Chris?
You killed that was the first thing.
I didn't know if my ability was going to work or not, and I knew Matthew was a spent ability.
Yeah, either one of them's fine. So what this is telling us is that I think we have now got hard confirmed that Grow is the leech.
No.
Well,
not hard.
not quite,
yet.
but heavily confirmed.
I could have been
possible.
I don't think so.
Yep. I mean, I've heard of a potential way that Gwami could have been drunk at that time.
Yeah, and okay, good point on that.
Because apparently I was also picked the night that Nick died.
I think people have worked it out, so I might as well just say I'm the sailor.
Wait, what did you say, Simon?
I think people have worked it out, so I might as well say I'm the sailor. I picked Chris the night Nick died, and I picked Gwami when he did grow.
You are in a hard double claim with someone who just gave me 4 other names.
Yeah.
I will just say nominations there.
Actually, no. Actually not. There's absolutely no way.
Aaron?
Absolutely no way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron literally just gave me the 4 names of who he drank with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how about this?
Right, hang on. Before we go further, Chris, who was your 4 names?
My 4 names were first night Dirk, second night Matthew, then it was Joe, and then it was Aaron. Matthew and Aaron are knights that I got picked with by Sailor.
Which Sailor?
The proper Sailor. Because
Aaron never picked you, Chris.
Never picked Chris.
Have you picked Guami?
When he picked Grow as well.
I've picked Guami the first night and then I stopped. I didn't do anything after that.
Oh, so yeah, Aaron is
Guami
lying.
had to have been drunk the day he picked Grow, because the next day he successfully killed Matthew.
The only thing is
poisoned.
I'm afraid Simon's story lines up because he
I've
can't
already
be
had
right
a
away.
hard
and
claim of
said-
Pixie.
What?
So I've had 2 people claim a role to me. Both of them hard claimed it to me. Yeah, one of them hard claimed it yesterday. One hard claimed today. Today, the first person came. Oh, actually, no, I may as well say Sticks came to me and went, "Oh no, I got it. I fucked up yesterday. I'm actually the Pixie and forgot."
Once you're dead, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a strange mistake for Sticks to make. I'll be honest.
I've
But
been
I
doing
have
them all
had
night.
I've heard of a few pixies.
Well, the question is, could one of the sailors be the leech?
They would have bluff rolls, so no.
Yeah, but they could still.
Why? Why if you have a perfectly bluff roll that you know is not in play, go bluff something?
In case they
Can
don't
explain
die.
why you didn't
You would
die.
keep trying to kill them, thinking that.
And it could make the other sailor look suspicious and.
So, hang on. As
Simon,
we've got
who are
two-
you saying you picked last night?
Actually,
I
no,
picked
let's,
Chris last night.
no, let's do this in a better way. Simon, who was your 4 picks?
So my first pick was Connor. I don't know what he is. I haven't heard anything about him. Second pick was Chris. Third pick was, and that's when Nick died because of somebody being drunk or poisoned near him. Third pick was Guami, and that's when he tried to kill Grow and failed. Fourth pick was Chris.
I have told people why I am now, by the way.
Are there
Simon,
any nominations?
when Chris had come out as balloonist, why would you pick him again night 4?
I picked him again because I'm just being paranoid and thinking it's a Legion game, and I wanted to pick someone I believe to be good. I was like, to be honest, if it's a Legion game, he's going to get rubbish info anyway. I don't really care. Sorry, Chris. And I then thought it was more likely that I wouldn't be killed. That's my reasoning.
Aaron, what were your 4?
So it's the same 3 that I told you.
Yep, I'm just thinking getting out there for everyone. So we can all
right.
Yeah.
Night 1, I picked Guami because I saw that first game and I said, I'm not dealing with that. And then we learned the whole thing. Night 2, I picked Connor. Night 3, I picked Joe because I was weirded out by what he had done that day with, I want to say, Simon. And then last night, I picked Lewis.
Okay. Are there any
Connor, do you get
nominations?
any info that? Oh, sorry. Connor,
I've
do you
told
get
I've
info?
told a couple of people I'm happy for my role to be said out loud if someone wants to say it, but
He has many arms and tentacles on the sides of his face.
There's no Nazi in this game.
He's a mutant!
All right, guys. Are there any nominations?
I was going to say, what, he's a little monster? What?
I don't know what to do.
So we nominate Grow and see if she claims Goblin again? Or just go for Chris, or what?
She's definitely
Well,
going
obviously
to
clean it up and
I'd
from now on.
rather not go for Chris just in case it is a Legion game.
Should we test one of the sailors?
Yeah. I'm fine with testing one of the sailors.
I'm
Alright, I nominate Aaron.
Yeah, I'm least trusting of
Rami
Aaron.
nominates Aaron. State your accusation.
Simon Sailor claims lines up.
Yep.
Aaron,
The question is it too convenient?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fact he's come out with it after the fact.
Yeah.
But then,
Aaron,
if Arden had been the same
your
night,
defense?
Wait, who came out with it after the fact?
You.
No, I'm talking about Simon.
Both of them.
Oh. I don't know.
No,
Simon's
I was very forthright with everybody that I talked to that I was Sailor when I gave out the information. This is a weird, because I don't know what dynamic I'm in right now, because I'm very confused as to why Simon is coming out now with all of this. And so, is this a setup of getting me out with you all corroborating the same story? And if so, did I tell the wrong people the wrong information? So now I'm getting killed for no reason? Well, actually, it would be. It's in their best interest to kill me, right? Would that, Lauren?
Part of the reason is when we look at the two sailor claims,
we just want to know if you die.
Is that
the
your defense,
information.
Aaron?
First of all,
Is that
it's
your
interesting
defense?
either dies,
Yeah.
but also yours is the information that lines up least with what we've seen.
Requires-
Simon's perfectly explains my death and
It
Gro's
requires
survival.
5 votes to get Aaron on the block. I'll start the countdown for Aaron.
I mean, if you're really the sailor, Aaron, you'll be fine.
Depending on what Lewis is.
I really hope so.
Unless you picked an evil player, of course.
Yeah.
The thing
5
is,
is enough. Aaron is on the block.
I feel dirty saying this, but I kind of think Simon's more trust than Evan, just because his information lines up better with what's happening than Evan's does. Which of course
I don't
would be
want us to get in this
fantastic
weird
stuff.
logic of getting into this thing where like believing somebody's information, because we've seen that get us into trouble before.
We have literal mechanical information where Gwami tried to psychopath kill someone, it didn't work, then the next day it did work, and Simon's giving us a reason for that.
Yeah.
Simon could be a poisoner.
Simon could be a poisoner.
I'm going to take a countdown for the day.
Yeah.
So if Aaron
But
is
in that world,
information.
yeah. And so if Simon knew Aaron
Wait,
was...
so if we're in a world...
This will give us information.
All right, guys.
Simon's just give you a few
Aaron
poison brothers.
is executed. And
Okay, somebody
Aaron
explain this to me
dies.
tomorrow, 'cause I don't know
You're
what
in all
just
go
happened.
to sleep.
Here it is. Yeah, I was gonna say if Aaron doesn't die, then we just go for Simon tomorrow. But
yeah,
never mind.
But the thing is,
all right.
Well, that was a
Let's
productive
see.
day for them. I think Gwami's definitely the kill tonight.
Yeah, I'm
He's
actually
gonna try and
thinking to give him just one more day.
I mean, he says he's gonna kill Chris A tomorrow. So
I'm not sure he's going to kill Chris A.
do we kill Chris A in the night?
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking, because I just have to see. We have one. How many do
I mean,
we have?
the
Two,
thing is with
three,
Gwami,
four.
Chris A and Simon could still be the demon. Gwami, we know, is at worst a minion.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Chris, Gwami, and Simon, they trust each other.
They all trust each other, so
we
one of
need
them
to
has
kill
go.
into them. And Gwami, I'm thinking of doing Chris A or Simon today, and then Gwami can kill someone. They can execute someone. Then we kill Gwami. How
Yeah.
many do we have?
I mean,
we have
if Gwami chooses to kill Simon, chooses to kill Simon or
four.
Chris, though, then we're. If we kill one of
But
Chris
then
A
there
or
are
Simon,
two. That's fine. Then there are two. If we kill Chris, right? Then
if,
his
if we kill
psychopath.
Chris,
Then
then
my
and Gwami
psychopath kill one,
kill Simon, then,
and one is going to die.
then they're only on two.
Yeah, and then
aren't they?
tomorrow we kill Gwami,
And
and
then
then
we've-
they
and
have
then we've got,
they're going to be 2 Legion and 2 good.
No, there'll only be one good player left at that point. If Gwami psychopath kills the other one out of Chris or Simon,
Well, let's grab Simon first and see who he's going to drink with.
yeah, let's see who he drinks.
Hey, Simon.
Hello, sorry, they were talking to me in town. I was trying to.
Yeah, that's fine. Who are you going to?
Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I'm hoping that there's enough suspicion. I'm trying to meta you that you don't want to kill me anyway. I don't know, but I'm worried that no matter what happens, I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't want to pick. Well, let's just pick Chris A and see what happens. He's done his job. We'll see what happens.
Chris A it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. let's just. How many legions do we have left? 1.
We have four
2,
legion
3,
and 4 alive
4.
good players.
Yeah, so therefore we can poison drunk Chris, and then we
can
kill
poison
Chris.
drunk Chris. I think if we kill Chris, then Simon looks like a leech.
You think so?
Well, if they try and kill him and he doesn't die, he definitely looks like a leech. But
no, I don't think so. Because that doesn't
With
explain why it didn't happen for Gwami. Right?
Well, there could be if it's a leech, then there's
counting. If we
minions
kill
out there.
Chris, then we have 3 good players. We have 4 legions. If Gwami kills one of the legions,
Yeah, I would kill Chris here, and then if Gwami tries to kill Simon, Simon doesn't die.
yeah,
So
exactly. That's why I'm drunkening him.
That's the safer way.
Chris. And so
and then we're killing Chris as well.
Who do they trust of the legions? They don't trust Grow, right?
They don't trust Grow at all. I think they think Grow might still be a leech as well.
Yeah, and our goblin. So we have to kill Lewis here, I think.
No, I think we kill Chris here, don't we?
Oh yeah, Chris. We killed Chris. That is what.
Yeah.
Chris. I marked him down. Yeah. So we just killed Chris.
And then we wake up. We've got 4 legion and 3 good alive.
Yeah. And then they kill maybe 2 legions or 1.
They'll kill one. They'll kill a legion tomorrow in all likelihood, or they'll execute Simon and he won't die.
Yeah.
And then we even it up.
Yeah.
As best we can. We
Has
have to leave 2
Simon
good
hit me?
players alive. No, I don't think so.
That's the old one.
We have to leave 2 good players alive, the final 3. So,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
as long as we do that,
we have to. And
I'd rather leave. I would rather leave Simon and Lauren alive.
Yeah.
So
Simon and Lauren, because we have to. We can't kill Lauren at any point.
no,
we
because
can't.
she's the only one that isn't completely trusted of the other 2 in the good team. So yeah, we kill Chris. We kill Gwami tomorrow.
Yeah.
Assuming that they
Yeah,
survive.
and we have to kill because there are 3 that kind of confirm each other, right? Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's go back. Yeah.
The role is Sage.
Yeah.
Was I one of those sages?
Good morning. Good morning. You all wait to find that Chris has died.
Yeah.
And you are going to get about 4 minutes for today.
That's a very interesting kill.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know why they would kill me.
Yeah, why would they kill with the balloonist
So-
together? So
I can only think of 2 reasons why Chris would be killed last night. Reason 1, it's a leech game, and Helle Mike are trying to basically show, good, you're really doing it badly, it's a leech game, why else would Chris die? Or 2...
You mean a Legion game?
Legion, yeah,
No.
sorry.
Legion. It's
Oh.
a Legion.
There's only the 2 options, so you really can't mix them up.
Yeah. Either it's a Legion game, sorry, wrong word, and Helle Mike are trying to telegraph that it's a Legion game by killing Chris, or it's a Leech game, and the Leech is trying to simulate Helle and Mike telegraphing it's a Legion game. They're the only 2. That's the only possibilities.
With that, we all thought a lot of people thought that Chris was the Leech host, and I would think that Leech would want to get us to waste a kill on Chris. If he's not, yeah. I think Nick, can I have a chat with you?
Yeah,
we haven't
sure
talked
thing.
yet. We haven't. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I am getting
Nick,
a
I need
little
to talk to
worried
you
about,
afterwards as well.
like, in an event where Gwami is evil, like, I'm a little...
I'd due to me making Chris drunk. So if you believe me, you believe me, or whatever. But I think you are good. I think Chris A is good. I tend to think Gwami is good, and I know I'm good. I'm not sure about Joe. He's claiming mathematician. His info doesn't line up with who I made drunk. So if Joe is good, he is drunk, but I'm not sure if I believe it. I don't have much information about the bottom half of the Grim. Is there anything you'd like to share with me?
Not at this stage.
Do you not trust me?
I'm not 100% convinced.
Okay.
The fact that you're one of 3 double claims puts me on edge.
But
that this
the other
could be
double
still
claim
be a
got
Legion.
killed.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's a Legion, and the people who are if it's a Legion, the people who are double claiming are incredibly suspicious to me.
If it's a Legion game, I have to be a sailor because
if you're a Legion,
Gwami,
to be honest, if you're a Legion game, if it's a Legion game, Yeah, that's a.
You think it's a leech, in which case I'm the poisoner and I poisoned Guami. But
in a Legion, yeah, no, you're right. In a Legion game, there's no way the Guami's kill failed.
So that's
if it's what Simon is lying. So is it
from your perspective? So
yeah, I know he's lying.
Yeah, so from your perspective, if you are sitting there with the sailor token in front of you, knowing Simon is lying, and you know who you drank with, then Simon or somebody has to be the poisoner, which means it's not a Legion game from your perspective. Simon sharing the information he said is keeping the possibility of it being a Legion game alive, either because it is and you're lying, or because he wants us to think that. So that's where that. So you know your truth. I don't. So I have to. You know.
So so we need to make sure that we kill the host. Is that the whole thing of a leech?
If it's a leech game, yeah, we need to then kill the.
But if you claim I'm and Grow claims I'm, I think you two are evil, and they're not going to kill either one of you, or they're going to go, let's go for one of them, and then we can't build a leech world anymore. No one else can claim Goblin, or else we can't build a leech world.
Okay, so you think that my only option is Fool?
Back into Fool, yes, it's better. Do not get in double claims, because there's already too many. Stick thought we were going to get Lauren killed by double claiming Lauren, and all it's doing is making it look more like a Legion game.
Sure.
And then sticks back into Pixie, which confirms Lauren, which is, like, we're in a lot of trouble. Because you got Joe and May who are like, we're going to pretend we're good, and they're attacking the rest of us, and it's
and Simon, to be honest, because even if Simon is good, right? Then Simon would just be making things worse for town.
One thing that's important. One thing actually told Miss Simon that he flagged that actually is correct, whether he's good or evil. In a Leech world, the only option
Legion.
Sorry, in a Legion world, why do I get those two mixed up? In a Legion world, Simon would have to be the sailor.
No, I was just talking to Aaron about that, where if Aaron has the sailor token in front of him, he knows it's not a Legion game now. Because Simon would have to be the poisoner.
I know it's not a Legion game now.
So, Guami, to answer your question, I'm torn between going for Grow or Simon, only because if Simon is the sailor, right, or if Simon is the poisoner, in either world, Leech or Legion, he's doing more damage to town.
Simon, who did you pick last night?
I picked Chris.
Okay, Joe, what's your math numbers been looking like?
0 last night. I only got the one the night after you tried to kill and didn't work. In my world, Chris was the drunk, so it wouldn't count for math numbers. So when it wasn't Simon who killed Nick, it was Chris was the drunk, and then all the other outsiders are lying other than Chris and Nick.
So Chris, you ended up getting 3 pieces of info, right?
4. I got 4 names.
What was the 4th name?
So basically, I got Dirk the first night, which the second night when I was apparently Simon Sailor drunk, I got Matthew. Then I got Joe, and the 4th night that I was Simon Sailor drunk, I got Aaron.
Could you not just be the actual drunk?
I think he's the drunk, because that's my math numbers haven't gone up for Chris's bad information. All of it's rubbish. I think Chris
in a world where your info is correct, like in a Legion world, info could be correct if you had 2 Legion in there, a townsfolk and a drunk, for example. That's a world where I could be a Leech host, and in this world specifically, Simon is Legion that kind of pulled that later to explain things. Although that doesn't explain the Guami thing, right? Unless
Simon
Guami
cannot be Legion.
is drunk.
Simon, well, no, Simon could be Legion.
Yeah, sorry. You've got me. I'm talking about in a Leech game where I'm the Leech host.
No, Simon cannot be Legion. There has to be something to stop Guami
in a Leech game. Where Simon is a poisoner, your information could have legitimately been poisoned the one night.
The nominations open?
Yeah, I'm going to.
But it's possible it wasn't.
I choose Psychopath and choose Grow.
Okay, Grow dies and nominations stay open.
So what does that mean?
I would say at this stage,
Grow's not Leech.
Not the Leech.
This is a difficult one.
Grow's not the Leech. That's who I suspected was the Leech.
Me, That proves that I had to have poisoned or say the drunk Gwami. It wasn't. Grow isn't the leech.
So I think this proves we're in a Legion game.
Is it a Legion game? Yeah.
Could Joe be the leech?
In a Legion game, I am yeah. Oh God.
I think Simon nominated
the leech.
I'm
Basically using the
drunk one.
numbers to
So
hide the
then,
leech.
can we? Is everybody opposed to testing Simon?
I think Simon nominated me.
No.
Oh, what's the nomination?
I'm about to.
At this stage, it's difficult because if Simon's telling the truth and he is the sailor, then he will die tonight because he chose Chris, who is already out of info. I've not seen a single storyteller who do that and say keep Simon alive.
I think there is sus on me, which is why I think there were three good alive at least yesterday. And I think one of us had to die, and I think Chris is one who's got all his info, whereas people think I'm a bit dodgy, which is why I might stay alive. But anyway, I'm not sure if I want to nominate. Joe's info
I
is
think
wrong.
you should nominate me today, and I'll explain why. If you nominate, I'll explain why exactly I should die today.
Simon nominates Joe.
State your accusation, Simon.
Give it to me.
Is that what he said, or did I just mishear what he said?
No, yeah, I can explain. If you want to give me the accusation, I'll do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I think Simon is provably good. I think Gwami is provably not Legion. I believe it is a Legion game. I think you two are definitely good. I am also good, but one of you two will have to die at night and leave me in the final three because you two are confirming each other. So kill me now, and you two can't get killed by the storyteller and get yourself to final three. If we're the only three left alive, only good alive, you two will be in final three and we'll know who Legion is. So kill me now.
Can I say something?
Wait, in this world you're creating, am I Legion? Because then it's
Maybe.
wrong.
Well,
I don't know, but I know those two aren't.
If you think it's Legion,
it
then
can't be.
It
if it's
requires.
Legion,
It requires
get 3 votes of people that aren't good, and then
it requires 3 votes to get you on the block. You can talk while it goes around the clock.
Yeah. Why do we think that it's Legion?
If you think it's Legion, and you think you're the only
really
3 good
worried.
players, then get the other people to vote, and then that'll prove it, won't it?
They're not. They're not voting.
I want to make it's more important that Gwami and Simon get to. If Gwami and Simon are in final three together, they know who the last Legion is. So I'd rather die now.
3 votes is enough.
Because otherwise, I'll survive at night and they won't.
It
100% makes sense. It's how Legion works. In the final three in a Legion game, you have to have 2 good and 1 Legion. So if those two are confirming each other, yes, you do in a Legion game. You have to have 1 Legion and 2 good.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Guys,
you need at least 1 good and 1 evil.
No. If it's a Legion game, you have to have 2 good and only 1 evil. Otherwise, good can't win.
Otherwise, the game's over.
Yeah.
So otherwise, the final 2 will both be.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a demon.
For rules,
left
if
alive in the
it
final
was a Legion game, then there needs to be 2 good players and only 1 demon.
This is the mechanically right thing to do.
I
Because
think
I know I'm good.
evil anyway.
So basically, in this world, I die tonight, and May has to be Legion, is what you're saying, from my perspective.
I would rather.
I'm saying if everyone is left alive is Legion, apart from me,
we have
Gwami, and
Lewis still alive
Simon,
too.
then by killing me now, it guarantees Gwami and Simon. Because if Gwami and Simon are still alive at night, because they mechanically confirm each other, if I was still alive too, one of those 2 would get killed by the storyteller. But if we're the only 3 good alive, by killing me, it means the storyteller can't kill either of the last 2 good players if they're the last 2 good players.
All right, guys. Are there any more nominations?
Now, it's just worth flagging. Simon and Gwami are not mechanically proven good.
They're mechanically proven not Legion, and I fully believe the Legion game.
They're mechanically they're mechanically not Legion.
Got it.
Yes.
But it
All right,
doesn't
guys.
mean that they're good. We could still be in a Legion game.
This makes the most
I'm going to
logical
do a
sense.
countdown for the day.
Is Gwami mechanically not? He's not Legion.
And based on this, it probably means
Lewis
that
will
I die
nominate Gwami.
All right. Lewis nominates Gwami. State your accusation.
So this is just for a bit more discussion, but my thinking is if it's not a Legion game, he is unlikely to be the alchemist, and if it is a Legion game, he's probably dying tonight, from Storyteller anyway.
Guami, your defense?
I think you just gave my defense for me.
Alright, it requires 4 votes to get Guami on the block. 3 would be a tie. I'll start the
I'm not
countdown.
drunk, Guami's not the
Yeah, we know for a fact that Simon cannot be a leech. So he cannot be a legion because he is the only person who's pointing at Guami and saying he is why I have made him drunk at this point.
And that's proven because
Now,
right.
Yeah.
The other
And we
world
know
is
that
that
Rogue
it's a
didn't
poisoner.
die at
Yeah,
one
he could
point
be a
and then
poisoner.
died. So Simon
Alright,
could be
guys.
poisoned.
I only
Could
I
picked
will do a
Guami. That was
countdown for the day. Any more nominations?
I agree that if there is another good 11, Guami probably does tonight, but I'm
He's still
hoping that's
left.
not
I mean,
the case.
if Simon, in worst case scenario, Simon's the poisoner.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And
No,
in which
worst
case,
case
how will
scenario
that
is executed
I really
and
don't believe he is.
dies, and you can all go to sleep. The game continues, and you can talk. in the
Worst
night.
case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, Simon is the leech.
If he's the leech.
Ooh, so Guami has to die tonight then.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
he,
we
with
have to
4
kill
on him?
him for sure, for sure. That was also the plan. That was the plan. Cause he,
It was.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we could kill no one. That's an option.
Nah, I don't think so.
But then we're giving Guami a free shot at killing another Legion, aren't
Yeah, we are not. We are killing Guami.
we? I think we
And
kill
then-
Guami. We've got 4. There's 4 alive,
Yeah.
and they'll probably sleep.
And then I
we
think
kill,
it's going to
and then
be
we kill
May.
either Lewis
that-
or
so it's going to be May, Lauren, and Simon in the end.
You think May? I
That
don't know
can
what
go
Lewis is
anywhere.
claiming.
That can go anywhere because
We can kill either Lewis or May. We'll
Yeah.
get a glimpse of what people think in town tomorrow. But,
yeah.
we need to check who Simon's drunk in first.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey Simon.
Oh god. I hope it's a Legion game and I haven't just messed all this up. I can't drink with Guami. I will drink with Lewis because I don't know what he is.
All right, Lewis it is.
Well,
Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, Lewis.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's safe to say at this point we can't make Simon not drunk.
no, he's going to be the drunk. But there are 4 people, so they will go to sleep, right?
They're more than likely going to sleep at
And
this
if
point.
they kill him, then yeah, it's their own fault. Then they're going to lose. They should
Yeah,
go
if they
to
choose to
final.
kill at Final 4, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And we only have the mathematician is dead also, so I
Mathematician's
actually
dead,
don't know
there's
what May or Lewis they are claiming to be.
May, I think, claimed Clockmaker.
Oh, okay. And did she
Lewis,
give out
I
a
think,
1?
is Lewis. Yeah, she gave a 1. So,
Oh, perfect.
and then Lewis, I think, is so May might be the best one to leave alive here. I don't know what Lewis is
I
claiming.
think we are going to leave May alive because Lewis nominated Guami. And
I'll try and find out what. Yeah, I'll try and find out what Lewis is claiming. But
also, I will say Noah that it seems like both May and Joe are trying to play as good, right?
Yeah.
So I think that is Lewis that is have to die tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and he was claiming to be a fool. Well, he's dying anyway.
Well, there we go.
He could be sailor drunk because Simon chose him.
Right, let's wake him up then and let's
He
kill
chooses him again.
Let's get to killing one.
All right, let's go back.
Guami and Grow because I asked Guami to kill Grow and Guami did kill Grow. I think that we do. Well, maybe
Good morning, good morning, good
You're
morning.
experienced enough to
Would
do
Guami
that.
do
though.
Guys, you all wait to find that Guami died. You are down
Now
to your
we're in-
final
now we're in
4,
trouble.
and you're going to get 3 minutes.
Right,
For
so
3?
In Joe's
Right,
world, I mean,
Wait, is Lewis alive?
what Joe's saying.
The currently the only alive players are Lauren, Simon, May, and Lewis.
I forgot Lewis was alive.
Oh boy. All right. We need. Oh God.
Right, that's
Simon.
I'm telling
Lauren and
you,
Lewis
it's
just went off
Simon.
to talk.
Simon's not. It's yeah.
Okay.
Simon at
At
worst
this
is
point-
poisoner.
Be good to see. I just wanted to try and get the last few information.
I'm not convinced, but
Both worlds are still
yeah,
possible.
I'm not convinced. But, but everyone's pushing for Legion, so I want to believe that the majority of players are accurate. But then I don't know
It's a
who's
difficult
the
one.
Legion among the living, if it is Legion.
Yeah. If it's Legion, Simon's the sailor. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. If it's Leech, I would say Simon's the Leech, and we've got you or Lauren as the poisoner.
Because neither of us have proven that we are what we've claimed.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's my world as well.
Yeah, and without Guami, we can't prove anything. Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be worth going back to Talking Town, but those are the two worlds I'm in. It's got.
Let's say Simon is in this world.
If, like,
Simon is
Simon's
somehow
a
the
leech and
leech.
May's a poisoner, or other way around, and I'm a
But then
leech.
that means one. I mean, but that could mean you're host.
Right. That I think that would mean I'm host in
In
that world.
in
So
that
this-
world, so that Simon's evil, May's evil, and Gro's evil, and what was apparently there was something weird with Styx. There was something with all the people I'm reading is I can't fit them all in. I just can't fit them all in.
No, fair. Okay, and I just
But I might
want to
look, if I'm wrong,
through...
when it's Legion, I turn on Legion. I've had it go before, and I've got to the final three, and been sure it's a
no,
Legion.
I get
and
it.
it's
I
just been a
just
normal
want to
demon.
work through that world just because May
I
and
haven't
Simon
actually-
were
I-
talking a lot.
You know what May is?
I believe May is claiming Sage.
May's Sage, and what's Lewis?
I don't know.
Okay, I haven't spoken to Lewis at all. I spoke to May on day one and got some weird claims, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just
it's
it was
possible.
May.
I'm torn between Simon and Lauren.
Why Simon? It's not Simon.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I'm
Simon
just
cannot be the leech host.
no, but I'm saying no. I'm saying Simon could be the poisoner and is just feeding us this world.
In a poisoner game, no. If it's poisoner, then there's still a leech host.
Right. So
If
then
there's a poisoner, there has to be a leech host. Therefore, it's not Simon.
okay. So then do we go for Lauren or Lewis
Or you.
or me?
I don't know. Okay.
Simon, what? Do you want to risk it? Why don't you try nominating me today to prove what I am?
No, absolutely
No?
not.
That's just stupid.
You don't want to risk it? Okay, fair enough.
I will smack you.
Bobby will get on a plane and literally come and just.
I don't want to risk
All
it.
right, guys, welcome back to town. You are 4 players alive. So the question is, do you want to nominate and execute today, or do you feel like you want to go to sleep? So you will go down to a final 3.
I think there's no scenario where we don't just sleep here.
Well, yeah, we need to sleep because
all three of them are evil. We lose.
Yes,
but...
there is that.
No, because if it's a leech, then the leech host is good. The leech host has to go to final 3 because the leech can't kill their host.
Okay.
And if it's Legion and we kill now, then a Legion kills and the 9 Legion wins.
Yeah.
Either way, we have to.
Yeah, actually, no. Good point. Well made.
Okay, anybody but Simon going to nominate?
Wait, can I say something? I've been.
No, thank you.
May going to nominate?
No.
Lauren?
No.
Louis?
So, what were you going to say, Jason?
Yeah, I've been waiting to say something.
You can talk in the night. Is that okay?
Well, I just want to say something quickly. So here's one thing, and I don't know if it's going to come down to it, but Lewis, I know Lewis was whatever, totally double claiming Chris, but Lewis is now claiming Fool. So the chance Lewis is the leech and Lauren's the leech host is what I think at this point.
All right.
Okay, well, I think we just have to see what happens at night now.
Well, I will say
There's
good
no
night
way.
to you all.
Yeah, because Joe's right. We couldn't lose.
The only way you lose there is if a leech has
no.
hosted an evil player and there
I'm
is
just
evil.
saying.
Hi, Helen.
All right.
I've done a 180 in the night. I think we keep Lewis alive.
It seems like Jason wanted us to kill May here. I don't know who is most trusted.
May's claiming Pixie now, so.
Okay, maybe we should just leave.
Whereas Lewis is claiming Fool.
Yeah. So we kind of have to leave Lewis then, right?
I think if we leave Lewis, Lauren, and Simon alive, then Leech World is still in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so, are you
see
with us,
Simon.
chat? Do you think it is May that is going to be killed? Because before that, I was leaning towards that it was Louis that was going to die. But of course,
Well,
if he is claiming the fool, then
So.
we haven't had any night with no deaths. Then it would be odd if he was died, unless they think there's a poisoner, because that would work with the poisoner world, right? Yeah. Well, wow, we got down to final 3, Mike, with all these legions and players.
I think Simon's got to be made drunk at this point.
Yeah, no matter
Whoever we
what. But
pick.
let's grab him, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Simon. What are you going to do?
So are you trying to tell me there's another good player out there, or have I just been barking up the wrong tree for so long? I don't know.
If you believe it's a Legion game, there is another good player out there.
There has to be another good player. So yeah. Everyone's just been so dodgy ass. I'm gonna choose May.
All right, May it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, he's drunk no matter what now, so it doesn't
Definitely. May's probably going to be the dead one. We're going to make up the final 3.
Yeah, and it's the Clockmaker Sage. Yeah, maybe she claimed to be a Sage.
I think she claimed Pixie in there as well, so...
Yeah. I don't know. Before today, I was actually going the other way around, but if he's claiming to be the Fool, then... Yeah.
I think, Lewis is still leaving the Leech world alive.
Yeah.
So...
But I think... Yeah, and they don't know Lauren because the farmer that never proc, but we couldn't proc her. It was the intention at some point we wanted.
Yeah, because Chris, Kwame, and Simon
but we couldn't.
each other.
We couldn't. So yeah, it's going to be fun to see. This can go either way. Also because they haven't found. You might have. They haven't all found each other. So if just one of the good player votes on the wrong one, then they have lost.
They're all gonna pile on it.
They're all gonna pile on it. Exactly. So it's going to be close.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
I would just I'd be tempted when we go back to town just confirm with them at final 3. At least one of them is good, and that one is definitely demon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you helped us, chat. You helped us as always.
I think it's gone well, though. To get to final 3 in a Legion game is tough.
It's good. And also, these Legion games can always be hard, especially for the Legion. And I think they have done a good job in this game. Even with a lot of confirmation, they don't really trust them fully. They don't trust the information fully.
Yeah, but Legion, even though the dead votes can still fail the execution if a good player doesn't vote, can't it?
It just needs one. Yeah.
Just needs one good player voting. I don't think Chris Hay or Guami are going to pick to vote to kill Simon. So,
all right.
This could go either way.
It can. All right, let's go back.
When you got Aaron, was that one of the nights you were drunk or not?
Yep.
Good morning. Town, you all wait to find that May has died. And you are now down to your final 3.
That's incredibly interesting.
You're going to get 3 minutes.
May, what's your info?
Yeah.
I got Lauren or Simon.
Right, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it has to be Simon.
No.
Lauren.
That makes no sense because clearly
Simon's mouth
then May has to be the 4th evil. Then it's one of Aaron and Simon. May.
I drank with May last night.
And Lewis.
Oh, what?
Seriously, Simon?
Okay, like I said, Lewis is most likely the leech.
Wait,
right,
what? Sorry, what?
Simon could be
playing out there, Simon.
No, I have to say, from that, Simon's most likely the leech.
Well, Simon's not.
Okay, well, let's not kill Simon.
I've been telling y'all this whole game that it's
Simon's not leech host. 100% Simon is not the leech host.
And if Simon's the leech, then we don't kill him.
So we are 50-50 between Lauren and Lewis. And
I think Simon's the poisoner and that Lewis is the leech at this point. I don't think Lewis is the leech host.
Is there still a world where it's Legion? Because I feel like if there's a leech host, it's me.
No.
I
think
no.
it's Legion.
In a world, well, technically there is a world where it's Legion. So the only way we could still be in Legion is if Simon's telling the truth and is the sailor, and then drank with Guami.
Which
That's
is what happened. So that's Legion.
That's the only way it could be Legion.
Yeah, which is what happened then.
So if it's Legion, then it means that Lewis is absolutely the last Legion from my perspective, because I know that I'm good.
Lauren,
if it's
what are
Leech,
you?
I feel like I'm the host.
What's your role?
I'm a farmer. So I have no way of knowing if I'm the host.
The thing is, just because that is a world that would still work technically, it doesn't mean that's necessarily the world we're in. Simon could still be poisoner. Simon could still be the
right, but if Simon is the poisoner, then Lewis is the leech and I'm the host.
Yeah.
However, poisoner, we don't kill Simon. If Simon's the leech, we don't kill Simon. If it's Legion, we don't kill Simon.
Even
Yeah,
if Simon,
in both of the worlds, we
Wait,
both
well, if
want
it's,
each other
yeah,
dead.
yeah, no, we don't kill Simon here.
So here's the thing, Nick. Even in the world where, let's say, Simon is a sailor and Aaron's evil, then May's information still lines up that Simon hit May, because I still think Lewis is leech. Why is Lewis not the leech if Simon is the sailor? That's what I don't understand. I think.
Well, at this stage, I think we need to work out: are we in? Oh fuck!
What is happening?
All right,
We need to
guys.
work it out
I
between-
will
Lewis are now
just
in a
say that
private
nominations stay open.
Quick, nominate someone.
People in private chat.
Now I think.
Oh,
now I
we
think
have
that
someone in
the
private chat.
I know. I feel like this is not a nomination, but I feel like I either have to nominate Lewis because Lewis is Legion, or I have to nominate myself because I'm the host. And I knew that it would come to this by like as soon as Nick died.
Hang on.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
If
absolutely.
in the world that Lauren is the leech host, Lauren wouldn't be given to me, right? It would just be. It would have to specifically be the demon.
In a world,
Demon has to be in there.
Well, one of them would have to be.
One has to be the demon, not both.
Yeah.
a sage would be given at least
But Simon
one
claimed-
name that is the
Simon
demon.
If they are sober, of course.
Yeah, well, and also, yeah, Simon. If you're me, Simon could have poisoned you, also.
Right. That's what I'm just trying.
And then wanted to tell you he drank with you because one of the names you got was me. If he knows I'm a leech
Simon,
host.
just because this looks as suspicious as all hell, why did you suddenly go into a private chat with Lewis?
Because there's a lot of people talking, and I haven't really talked to Lewis at all, and I wanted to talk to him. I realised it looked suspicious as hell. I really didn't care. I just, like, my head is... I needed to talk to Lewis to find out what he actually is and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I was certain I was gonna go in a final. I didn't think I was gonna get killed that night.
Oh no.
So, I think we're right. Simon is a no-kill. He's either the... He's either the sailor, which we don't kill, or the poisoner, or he is the leech. So the only value in working out what Simon is to work out what's going on with Lauren and Lewis. Are we looking at a leech host, or are we looking at a legion?
Right.
I'm
Do we have
leaning toward
information?
legion at this point.
Do we have? If let's say it's a Legion, do we have a clue on who is actually good? Because I haven't actually spoken to.
If it's Legion, then it's specifically Lewis.
If it's Legion with the good, it has to be Simon, and it has to be Guami, and it has to be me. Sorry, if it's a Legion, the good have to be Guami because he's confirmably not Legion.
Yeah,
Has
but I
to
mean,
be
out of
Simon.
Lauren and Lewis is what I mean.
Yeah.
No, and I mean,
Those two.
my struggle here is I don't know whether to nominate myself or nominate Lewis. Like
It's yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself.
I socially
Has to
trust
be-
Lauren more
Six
because
has
I've
to
heard
be
her
good
speak
too,
more,
because
but I
Six
don't
is the pixie farmer. Like Six is the pixie farmer, so Six would be good. Simon would be good. Lauren would be good. Nick, I'm assuming, would be good because Nick has played good. Guami's claiming to be good. I know I'm good. I just can't see any world where it's Legion at this point.
hold on. If Simon drank with me, and I was shown Lauren and Simon.
Who's the pixie farmer?
It would have to be Lauren. You would have to nominate yourself.
Right, I know. I am aware. Who is the pixie farmer?
Six was the pixie farmer. Six is Tyler.
Six? Okay. The thing is, I only heard about that after I'd claimed my role to some people, so that could absolutely be a Legion player being told to say that. So
no, Six was farmer to me pretty early, and
yeah. I mean, my gut, because of my main character syndrome, is that I'm the Leech host, and my gut has been telling me that for a while, but I don't want to lose us the game because of it.
I agree, Lauren. Let's go for it.
Hang on. I think there's an important thing we need to stop and think on. If this is Leech, who are the minions?
Okay, here's what I think.
Okay, Simon has his hand up. Simon has his hand up.
Yeah, I think we're just going to talk around the houses. I kind of think it's a 50-50. Whatever I say now, nobody's going to believe. But I think I would like to nominate Lauren, but I would like to make sure there's enough votes for me to make it worthwhile, because otherwise, I don't know. So, thank you, Gwami. If you've been lying to me the whole game, Gwami, I am going to cry.
I have not.
Because it's up to a 10 now, Gwami. You know, you've earned that 10. Please don't ruin it for me. It might even be an 11.
Simon, is that a
formal nomination? We're wrong together, Simon.
Can I say something quick before nomination?
No, Simon would like to nominate Lauren.
All right, Simon nominates Lauren. State your accusation.
So I'm still thinking Legion. From what I've been hearing about Lewis, I think I don't know, he's more likely to be good than Lauren from the claims and things like that. I really don't know.
Wait.
I don't know. I might have just screwed the whole game up, but that's who I'm going to vote for. I'm voting for Lauren.
I feel like in a world where I'm the Leech host, they're both evil, so this is weird.
No, when someone said
is that your defense?
Yeah. I feel like in a world where I'm the Leech host, both Lewis and Simon would be evil.
No, Simon could be good.
If you're the Leech host, you want to kill yourself.
Right,
Lauren,
but you're nominating me, so that's weird.
Lauren, here's the evil team that I see, which I was going to say when someone said who they think is evil. I think it's Aaron, who's double claiming Simon now. I think it's Joe, who's the only one who's been pushing a Legion world at this point. I think it's Grow, who Gwami killed, and I think it's Lewis as the Leech. That's what I think the evil 4 is. Grow is clearly the
So
goblin.
Lauren, that was your defense?
Could be wrong.
Yeah, like I still don't know. I very well could be a Leech host and
you,
might end up voting up on this. I just in a world where I was the Leech host, I was thinking Lewis and Simon were both evil, and so Simon nominating me has me suspicious.
Okay. It requires 2 votes to get Lauren on the block. I will start the countdown.
None of them are voting.
You're the man, Nick. You're the man.
None of them are voting. I think that's the evil team, and we need to get at least 5.
It's removing the dead rolls now by itself. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh,
what is happening?
shit.
Wait. What?
You just won.
What?
All right, Lauren
Lewis.
is executed. If she's executed
Lauren, I
for
believe
death,
you.
this cannot be beaten. I think there's. Lauren.
You know what?
Let the record show I would have nominated Lewis.
And she dies.
You said you were going to nominate yourself.
No, but I didn't, because I was waiting to see if someone else did, because if they did,
Now,
they were
children,
both evil, then I was not
Let's see what happened. This
Guys,
The logic was bang on.
guys. This was a close game. But, as you suspect, evil, they have definitely won. And I guess it is clear to you all now which kind of game you have. But let's start with Nick, your acrobat. You have Simon, your sailor. That first night picked Connor, and we actually made Connor drunk. Second night he picked Chris, the balloonist. So that is why Chris was drunk, and therefore Nick died. So we fought in this way that Simon and Chris and also Nick, they could find each other. Okay?
Yep.
I also think it actually happened, but I think you started to doubt your information at some point. Someone must have been very good, because you also have your alchemist alchemist psychopath that when they first tried to kill Grow the first time, it didn't happen because they were sailor drunk. And the next day it worked because they were no longer sailor drunk. Yep. Then you have Aaron that double claimed the sailor, Legion. Jason, Legion. May, Legion. Grow, Legion. Matthew, Legion. Styx, Connor. Dirk. And Joe was also Legion. Oh, and so was Louis. And Lauren was your farmer.
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
I had. It was Joe and Aaron were my wild cards. The rest of you, I freaking knew.
It was so hard. I couldn't vote because I knew if I voted with Simon, it would be obvious.
No, it didn't matter. That was already good.
Once Nick and Chris voted, it didn't matter.
That's why I was trying to pick an evil team.
No, maybe I didn't explain myself well enough. Simon was basically, I was just saying, with you nominating me, that means you and me are good, which means Lewis had to be Legion because otherwise I'm specifically the Leech host and you're both evil.
I will say,
Lauren, I didn't know you were good.
It could have.
I will say, Lauren, we as the storytellers wanted to kill you in the night, but Nick,
I wanted
Chris,
you to too. I wanted you. I even begged for it at one point. I was like, "Oh, so then I'll die tonight."
that was the plan. But then, through listening in town, Nick, Chris, Gwami, and Simon had all figured out that they were good together.
Mm-hmm.
But Gwami didn't believe it. I think
if one of them became the farmer, then
that's why I wanted to die.
It would have, the entire good team would know
the
each
plan
other.
was earlier on to maybe kill you and make Gwami the psychopath, the farmer. But then we kind of thought that Chris, Nick, Gwami, and Simon had found each other. Mm-hmm. So we couldn't.
Yeah, you had to kill. You couldn't have Gwami and Simon in the final three without it.
We knew that.
I'm just glad we could build an evil. Like I was able to make 3 minions. Grow was clearly playing Goblin. Aaron was double claiming Simon, and Joe was the only one pushing Legion.
I can't believe you took Grow off the block.
I think if I had flipped Joe and Gwami, if I had done Joe night 1, Gwami night 3, and I claimed to Nick first, it probably might have been a different game too. Because
the reason I was leaning towards you so much as being evil was Simon's made sense. Yours didn't with what I saw.
Yeah.
I have to say, Grow, well played, because that was the most feeble goblin claim I've ever seen.
That was horrible. I was telling the truth. I had like the worst roll I've ever had with this Legion.
You need that in Legion because you need to be able to point to someone and say, in an evil world, they would definitely be a minion. Because we don't have that.
Well, that's what I did.
Evil team. So I think
that's what I did.
Claiming Goblin really worked.
I was like, I'm building an evil team, and it's Grow. Well, I told Grow halfway through. I said, "Grow, claim Goblin whenever you're on block next. That way you build an evil team." And then Aaron double claiming Simon, and then Joe, you were the only one pushing Legion. So I'm like,
I told you it was good if we turned on each other.